Okay, starting out the live. Just everybody who's here. I'm Sam Spirit. I talk to Spirits and Spirit Box. I'm a holistic vegan and more. I don't do debate live or drama lives. I'm about, about healing and more. So I'm just sending out the live. So this here. Okay, here we go. It's whose birth? We got it. Awesome. Let's switch this around. It's time to do donut. I don't know. It's doing some weird stuff with it. Vegan donut. So get vegan donut. Hybrid. You're funny. Yes, there's that. I think we're good. All right. Flowers. What about flowers? Um, not why. I'm hearing you now, Whisper. Hi. Hi. I can hear you whispering through this. So what is it? Something you want to tell me, flowers or being? Yes. You want to do the ball? Okay, let's send this out to the right people here. Okay, we're going to send this out to a particular person. Alright. Pretty wild. Yeah. Pretty crazy. To me, what about to me? Um, Conflict? What about comfort? That's interesting. What about the clock? It's 5:36 p.m. Mountain Time, and I always do it within 5 to 6 p.m. start time. Yep. Supply and demand. What are we supplying and demanding, Spurs? Yeah. Starting to do different things. Do I know? What about family? So do I. What about family? Some weird things going on. Yeah, I'm not for that. Weird stuff going on right now. Is it very slow because certain live streams are going on right now at this time? We're here. Medicine Bowl. Yeah, so it's 528 Tibetan Singing Bowl. It was created by monks and nuns according to a paper that I got when I got it. So here we go. We're in the bowl for those on YouTube and Facebook. And not very many people are here on TikTok. Quiet. I think people will be back when they're ready. Well, I had to go check. We're usually here for about an hour or longer. So at least for an hour or longer, depending on who shows up. Not for healing knowledge, not for full knowledge. Okay.
Howdy.
Hi. You got a lot of energy. A lot of interesting quietness. I think it's because of live tests. Everybody's looking at the TikTok stuff. I'm here for my Twilight connection. Really strange. Popular live. Top 20%. Wow, I'm part of the top 20% of the D2. Wow. I'm getting up there. Yeah, I'm part of the 20% of the D2. Hi, Isabel. Isabel, you keep coming around. Do I need to block you if you're just like a fly on the line? Because it seems like you haven't really been around. And so I'm wondering if your account got taken over because you haven't talked to me in a long time. I'm wondering why. You just wonder why she keeps coming in and not supporting or coming back. Theodore? Theodore? What do you want me to say, Theodore? You trying to talk to someone? They said talk to her. Talk to who? Someone that just showed in? Anybody that just showed in? I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through spirit blocks. I do self-care, self-love, self-worth, focuses. I'm about water studies and more. I'm not for cult mindset or anything. I'm a holistic being, but I'm not for debate live or drama live. I do affirmation cards and oracle and other things on this live free stream. I do it for free. Don't expect anything. All you have to do is ask, but it does take a while for the oracle. With the affirmation cards, I do mind, body, spirit, oneness by request. But I want to know who someone is, and so I asked if they're a real person or not, and go from there. Hey, child of the light, how's it going? Okay, so here we go. Who's Reginald? They said, do you want something about a Reginald? They said howdy and then Theodore. I asked. Must be Clay's other accounts, maybe. And she has multiple accounts, I can tell. I'm an empath. I know things. So Marianne, you kind of came in before my regular individual come in. I'm just wondering what you're here for. Welcome. Any reason why you're here, Marianne? Looks like you have no bio, so it's not saying who you are or what you are. What brings you here? Suffering. So 528, spent single. I'm just chill right now. I'm just relaxed. I'm just waiting to see who comes in. Amir. Some friends. Yeah. So it always you know how this works, child of the light. This goes really slow at first. They're saying that there's a malefaction. Yeah, there's different people coming in, and I think it's been slowing down the live because I think it's usually people trying to slow it down purposely or pausing it. So they're telling it's a malefaction. The algorithm is doing it. It always let people know that I'm on when I'm on, and they do it to different people. But usually it's because people are in other live streams browsing or supporting during live tests. It's pretty quiet during this time of year. Sometimes it gets busy, and then sometimes it gets slow. This depends on if people like what they're hearing or connecting with. Is it Dana? That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Publishing. What about flowers? It's like you. The food. What food? It said it looks like you. The flower looks like you. Oh, they're making fun. Don't make fun. That's me. They said, we said you are what you eat. Basically, if you take in the flower, if you take in the garden, you are a garden. If you don't, then you. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, they're talking about my vision board. You're saying Christ looks like me. Yeah, Christ does. The flower, Christ looks like. Yeah, they're looking at us. Yeah, you are around. I guess there's some spirits that are around right now, Child of the Light, and they're talking about my vision board ascending in the night, and they're claiming that I look like Christ. It's kind of interesting because he is a higher self connection and some more, possibly. What woke me up in 2017 to awareness of what was coming before it came. Right one, yeah. But I'm not for religion or for any of that. I'm for spirituality. Nope, not for a cult. Not for cult mindset. No one should be believing what they others claim they should believe. People should decide for themselves. No one should be doomed because they don't or do believe something. Be one, yep. Being one. Everybody should be one, not putting people. Well, it doesn't have to be easy. What it is you just do self care, self love, self worth, focus, and then everything changes. I just am on a issue. And so there's different things that happen within your focus on what you're focusing on, you create more of. Oh, someone with a demon? That's scary. I would like abundance and freedom and a vegan world and my vision board to be manifested. That's what I would like. Yeah, how about delivered to my door to get your message. Sorry, I'm just pretty chill right now. Just relax. Do the bowl? Okay. So how are you doing, child of the light? What, this C person keeps following you. Interesting. I keep seeing these people and it keeps making me think that they're connected to the cult system what used to be in because they have names similar to people that I would know. It's creepy. Like I left that religion. What's going on? Okay. Hey, child of the light, are you around? Is this you? I want to hear you. I haven't heard you say anything or you haven't tapped or anything. It says you have no bio and no following. So, child of the light, is this really you or is this not you? Confirm it's you, please. Yes, but I'm here. Oh, okay. I see you have no bio. I didn't really notice whether you have bio, but you've always talked and communicated, so I know you're a real person. But and I am following you, so it's not a fake account. It's definitely yours. Yeah, I don't worry if someone does have a bio or not. I just like to be aware of it. I'm doing stuff and listening. I have a bio. Yeah, it's not showing a bio. Right now it's saying no bio. Child of the light, your bio says no bio. I don't know why it's not showing a bio. So strange. Telling you that you have certain followers and something about no bio. Yeah, they've been doing weird stuff with your account. I don't know what's going on. Showing me and not showing me things about you. Could be that you are hiding your bio from me or from everybody, like you did before with being seen or not seen, which is fine. You can do that if you need to, but I'm just letting you know. If others see that you have no bio when you go on live streams, they might block you immediately if they don't see that you have any bio. Especially with the amount of following, some might, some won't. It depends on what the person feels comfortable doing in their live streams. If people don't want someone coming in and bullying them, they're gonna block them immediately. As far as I'm not trying to hide anything. I know you're not. You're fine. I'm just letting you know for some reason it doesn't say bio and it used to. I'm just saying that your account is doing some weird stuff lately. It's not your fault. It's the algorithm. That's why I ask. I go by vibes. I don't go by what it says on people's accounts. I just let you be aware. Just something's going on. It's interesting energy. It's not your fault though. You're doing fine. But you're communicating, so it confirms you're real. Not everybody communicates to confirm they're real. Now it's saying you're not up there. That is so weird. So you were up there, and now it's saying you're not up there. Are you around, child of the light? You were just up there. Did you just hide yourself again? Did you just jump off and leave and come back? Now you're back. You must have left and came back. Yeah, so you were up there and not up there. It's still showing no bio. It's fine. I'm just letting you be aware. It said B1. Yes, copying by bit. Copying by bit. I don't know what's copying by bit. I don't know what you mean, child of the light. My handle, child of the light, is a reference to my inner light and the light others can see within our. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever read it. I just never really looked at it. But you're fine. You're good. You don't need to prove anything to me. I just want to let you know what I was seeing, so you know what's going on. Because I've just been seeing some weird stuff with your account lately, and that's all I was bringing up. I try to let people know it's a safety precaution, so they're aware that something could be going on without them knowing it's going on. It's been happening the last couple of days with your account, and it seems like it's TikTok doing it to you. But dream after dream after dream. Oh yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Listen, we got beings wanting to manifest my dreams, wanting to manifest my vision board. That's very sweet. Yeah, it's positive spirits are coming in doing positive energy. And I did talk to my mother today, and she told me I am a chosen one. She prayed for me. I don't know if I told you this, child of the light. You must have missed this story earlier. Hey, Jenny. Jenny, I'll tell you this as well. So my mom, I talked to her because I had a nightmare about my brother coming and attacking me at their home through the door, or me opening the door and then me seeing through my dad's eyes or my mom's eyes, because I quantum entangle on people. So I called my mom and warned her that this might be a premonition about him doing it to her or dad, and that I would call the police if he ever did that to me, because he came in and barged in and threatened. Now he was upset about another brother within the dream experience. Now I told her about it, and when I told her about this coming in the year, so when I told him about the experience, my mother then we talked about other things, and she brought up things I've never heard about my upbringing. I was prayed for my name. That's one thing I knew about that my dad did. What I didn't know is my mom said that my spirit came to her before I was born to tell her that there, that she's going to have another child if she wants to, if she desires to. And it was her choice. She said she wanted me. So she was had a chance to choose to get her body tied up from a previous birth. My sister, 2 years older than me or so. Yeah, she's a betrayal. But my sister, she she was C-section, so my mom was told to that she could stop and not have any more children. But she believed in the whole religion, multiply and replenish the earth thing, and so she said she really wanted to. She says it wasn't just about that. She said she wanted another child, and she said she felt she should. And I had a dream that another child was coming to me, and I said yes. So I was a miracle child. I am a chosen one. And I guess my future spirit of what I look like, or my spirit came to her and said, choose me, or you have a choice to have me. Um, Coming in there. No, I was saying that it was coming. She had this feeling or this vision of my spirit in her dreams before I would have ever been conceived, telling her that she has a chance to have another son that will be chosen, basically. So my spirit came to her what I would look like before I was born. She said she claimed she saw me, so that made her decide to have another child, even though the doctor gave her the choice to not have any more children from the C-section she had with my sister 2 years or so before I was ever born or conceived. And so she, oh hey, what's up, Source? Source is here. She said, have a seat. So my mom was given my spirit. My dad prayed for my name, just like biblical teaching. So it was awesome. Did the box say it behind you? Possibly. They said I'm losing energy. Are you okay? Here, I'll do the bowl. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. The bowl is positive energy. 528 hertz. Goes into the field in the water. But what's going on is there is some weird experiences where my mom claimed that I came to her as a spirit of this form before I was even conceived or born. Telling my mind that I would come and giving her a choice if she wants to have, or that I'm a chosen for her. So she chose and said, yes, I would like to have him be born. So she wanted me to be in this world. She feels that my spirit came to her, getting her to make that decision. I would never force her to tell anybody, even my spirit self, I don't think. And so my mom made sure to have me based on that vision of my future, of my spirit self telling her that I need to come into this world, that I'm a chosen, and she knows that I'm a chosen. She said she had a dream of me being a chosen. She said, I've had many stories like that. It's beautiful. It is very beautiful. My parents that's the first time I heard that story, Jenny. I heard it today. My mom told me. I'm 40 years old. She never told me this particular situation. Hearing after hearing after hearing. Okay, well, Source is here and other beings, and he's saying have a seat because he's getting ready to judge and bring things in. Oh, I'm excited. So he knows what's going to happen by Saturday, I was told. He knew. Yeah, so today is the fourth month of the second day, and the fourth month and the fourth day is when I've been brought up that things will start happening for me. So we're going to find out. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, so on December 13th, which is 4/4. Tomorrow's a new holiday. Yeah, what holiday is tomorrow? So I didn't really look to see what holiday it is. I don't think Hanukkah is until next week, right? For the Jewish holidays. I just know that right now, tomorrow is something. What's the new Holiday, Jenny? I'm curious. I am a cat dragon, so I get curious. That's my B negative blood type, but I'm on the good side. Painted neck. Yeah, B negative blood types are considered cat dragons, but we're on the divine side of the good side to choose. But some B negative side will not choose the good side, and they get deceived or tricked. And one of my brothers is one of those, and he doesn't realize. But I don't think he needs to. He's mostly been good, but he got tricked by the military connection because sometimes they indoctrinate their people. It's no, he's aware though. He's confused. It's from our Creator to make up all for all the pagan holidays we don't have anymore. Well, the pagan holidays are still around, Jenny. They just are covered up by yeah, they're covered up by the Christian holidays and others in the U.S. here. So Christmas, technically Christ's birthday would be in, or the Yahshua's birthday would be in September, not in December. This is Malik and Bell's time frame. All the pagan holidays are connected to Halloween, connected to all of those different holiday connections of Masonic lore. So all our holidays are Masonic. They still do that. They're all connected around the same time of those celebrations. And now those all roll up on December 12th. I hope they all go away. I hope they do. Need to fit? Yeah, that's funny. They said roll up. They need to fit. No, that's funny. I hope they all go away because those pagan things should go away, and then by the 13th, we're going to see things happen. That explains a lot. So on the 4th, things will occur. Things have already started to occur. I'm getting information from my mother and others of information I never heard today. It's today? Yeah, so today it started. Tomorrow will a few times. And then tomorrow there's going to be things that will occur. And then on Saturday it's really going to occur. We're going to see some huge changes Saturday. So Friday, yes, sort of. But it's Saturday that's a new plan, yeah. Will be a day of gratitude and rest. Yes, finally, because that's what Saturday is supposed to be. Is for rest day, sit your bottom down day, Saturday. Some people try to say Saturn. It is connected to Saturn, but it's different with as well. It's supposed to be rest day from the Saturn energies. Well, you're not supposed to be doing anything on Saturn day because Saturn is the witchcrafty system day, and we're not supposed to be part of that day. You're supposed to rest on that day because of that energy tricks. Yeah, I'm injected. They said they bless you. Chris, A cried. Hey Joshua. But the 12th of December specifically from now on. Yeah. Cool. That's Portal Day. That's okay. I like Portal Day. 12th of December from now on. I'll celebrate Celebration Day or Freedom Day. I'll call that a Freedom Day. Sure. I make my own holidays. I don't go by other people's holidays. I go by my own, Jenny. I create my own. Because I don't do cult mindset. I do my own sovereign mindset. Uh, that's Yahshua. No, they've said that. They brought up stuff, but they told me that things are going to happen on Saturday for me. I've seen too many awarenesses. I actually see up here where it says popular live, then the next one will say D2 top 20%, but yesterday was 99%. So D2 is 4-2. And then now it's saying 4 over here again because you brought up. There's a reason why. I keep seeing that. So that's today, and then the 4th. So on the 4th, on Saturday, that's when everything will start happening, Divinity Day. Saturday is going to be huge for me. They said, good luck Friday. They said earlier today in the earlier live streams or even before it, good luck Friday. Things are going to happen tomorrow. Have doctor appointment. Will? Yeah, they're saying will. To the friend. They said to the friend. The waitress? They said to the friend, the waitress. Yeah, Yasua's around. I'm aware. I was shown dreams and visions about this stuff, Jenny. I know. They're having a meeting right now. They just said, God bless. They said, don't leave. They just said, God bless. It's unlimited. Better get my butt in the shower. If you need to, Jenny. Hold on, I gotta check something. I want to see if I can see like to eat. I want to see if I can see. I can't see it. It's hiding it from you. What of it? It's 75. It's so weird. Trying to see. Yeah, it's saying 75. I had to get my eyes to work. I'm using a flashlight on my cooling system. Yeah, and then some to see it. Well, let's see if I can see it in the dark, and I can barely see it in the dark. Yeah, it's not too hot. It's been hot. I better get my get your butt in the whatever you need to. Hey, Diane, once a week, need it or not? Kidding. It's okay, Jenny. I don't. I'm a holistic vegan. I don't do water stuff very often. You don't talk to your health professionals and others, but I don't go into the water that often. But if I start stinking, I try to go in and make myself smell better. Yeah, if I start stinking, I don't stink as much. When you're holistic vegan, you don't stink like everybody else. You smell like a flower, or like you don't really smell much. If you take in the other, you smell a lot more. But if you're just taking in the garden, you don't smell as much. You don't necessarily smell like the garden, but you take in where you don't smell as dirty or as toxic. Yeah. Get her, Sam? Get who? Who do you want me to get? Collars? Get her, Sam. Collars. Who's collars? Who am I supposed to get? They say, get her, Sam. Collars. Call who? Who am I supposed to? I smell like patchouli. I was thinking that, Jenny, but I wasn't gonna. I was thinking that I would say that, but I don't do the patchouli. And that's what's funny. I like patchouli. It's good, and I've used it, but a lot of people joke around about it, saying it smells bad. And it's like, no, patchouli smells good. I don't know why people think patchouli smells bad. They try to joke about it being bad. It smells amazing. I love patchouli. Anyway, so I like doing patchouli and lavender and other things that help with your skin and your body system and your mood. I do anything. I do oil diffusers. I usually do orange and I do cinnamon and things like that. Yeah. Oh, and when I get my stuff that's coming in the mail, one of them is coming tomorrow. I'm getting my coconut sugar. I'm gonna start making chocolates this weekend. I'm gonna make some snacks and make some little chocolate snacks with cinnamon, cocoa butter. Uh, we're gonna use some coconut sugar. I'm gonna do some different stuff as well. We're gonna have some. Oh, I had some nuts, some peanuts and other things, and cashews, and I'm gonna blend those, turn it into a version of blended goodness, and then I'm going to pour that in with the chocolate, mix it up, make a snack, put it in some molds, And then when I put it in some molds, I'll make some nice chocolate treats. And then I have a little dish and containers that I can put them all in and just do that. It's my plan. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do different forms of food. Also, I love organic lavender. It's pretty bold. You can put that in your food and things too, and then eat it. Take it in. You just took it, and you can actually absorb it on your skin and others. People say be careful. Just make sure you get organic because if you can put it on your skin, you should be able to put it in your body. I tried to do both, and I noticed things repaired when I did that. But it's bold, and so I have it in a mixture. I have it in a I have it in a mixture here. It's got turmeric and other things in it, and I only do this. I only do this when I ever get sick. And I've had this, I haven't messed with this, and it's a vibe protection bottle, and it's been in here for years. So I have a whole amount of secret drink that I drink, and it's minty and everything. It's healthy. It's like, it's got peppermint and other stuff in it, oils. So that mixture with other things, I drink it. It's got salt in it too. It's got Himalayan Celtic salt with it. It's got a mixture of different oils and things in that. And it is so purified substance that I love it. I used to get delightful organic lavender from Hawaii. That's beautiful. Good job, Jenny. Very few talk to you, bless you, whoever, whatever you are. So basically, you drink this thing and it creates protection in your throat and more. So, Diane, this is the concoction I was talking about that I utilize if I ever get sick. Combination of basically whole bunch of different substance. So it's got a lot of stuff. And people are like, that looks disgusting. It tastes amazing, but it is pretty bold. But it helps your throat like crazy. So purified because it's in a Vibe bottle that I got when I woke up. Yeah, I bought this at the Theta Wellness Center in Sandy, Utah, back in 2017. Could have been 2016, but I got this when I was there. I was like, I bought it with my back up funds when I awoke into different things before I even went vegan. And I learned about water studies and more. So this is the stuff that I have to the side. I don't use that unless I have a really bad throat situation or things that try to happen due to bad air or stuff. That is a super ingredient concoction. Water pick, okay. Yeah, it is a super ingredient concoction. I've poured it in the bowl before. Yeah, I've poured it in the bowl before for it to be in the bowl, but very rarely. I don't do it as much. I use it for drinking it if I get a cold or sickness. I don't get a cold. I don't get sick like the rest of you do. You want to know why? Because I'm vegan. I'm holistic vegan. You don't get sick or colds like everybody else does. When you go for the garden, you live longer. You survive longer. It's awesome. And so more you get rid of toxicity, you never get a cold. You never get sickness as much as everybody. When you do, it lasts for maybe like a week or two. If you do your ingredients, it goes away really quickly, like you normally do. And usually it's because someone poisoned your food or something happened to get you in the wrong vibration. You have to reverse it. But I don't. And if I do, I let all the toxic out of me really quickly. My mom taught me how to do it. My sister-in-law taught me how to do certain things with squeezing things, and it goes away. You clean it. Just not like just blowing it all out of you. Get all the sick out of you. Just get the crap out of you, and even cough the crap out of your throat and get it onto a Kleenex. Get it on something and then dump it. Get rid of it. And then that's what I've done. I learned how to just get the crap out of you, get it all out of you, drink the healthy stuff. It's amazing. I was poisoning a woman that has some side effects of Yeah, well, here's the thing. I was affected as well, Jenny. Somebody did something to me at birth. I was born with a hole in the heart at birth, club feet, club hands, and a cloud in the liver. They didn't know what it was, but they said it indicated some kind of health concern. And they said, you need to watch him and be careful with whatever that means. And so I was born broken, but I was an awakened. I didn't know how to cry. I had styes in the eye. They had to put me in ICU, I guess. That's something I learned today. They never told me that. I was born normally, but they said I was put in the ICU, my mom said. And I'm like, okay, tubes and other things. And they had to put tubes in my ears because of different things. I had holes in my ears or certain things. I was developedly undeveloped and overdeveloped in different areas. Too much. It was not quite glycemic. It was different. It was like it was more of a physical situation. I was jabbed by stuff. A fetal alcohol. Oh, that's tough, Jenny. Oh, that is tough. So you had fetal alcohol syndrome. Well, usually alcohol syndrome has to do with sin in affecting the womb of the baby or the child took in too much alcohol systems of their own and then they were shaken up almost. Makes my joints hurt. Yeah, I have joints and things that hurt too. I'm aware of what you're talking about. But my parents never did alcohol stuff, but I had other things that they injected, I believe. So sometimes it's just chemical. And so I don't really call it alcohol, it's more chemical alteration syndrome. They like to call it that. I like to be aware of what it really is. Because of the stuff that your mom did or others did that caused those things. If that's the case, we cannot. Yeah, but some people it's because you do it to yourself, but it that sounds like something your mom would have done. Or maybe she was taking meds or something that was similar to that that would have caused that to you. That sounds what that is. I've talked to a lot of health professionals. I learned a lot of things. You did bad things? Yeah. Who's talking here that said I did bad things? Is your mom still around, Jenny, or is she coming through the box? Are you hearing me? You're lost here. Help me out. Okay. She lives. Okay. So this is other beings talking about stuff. They're saying we're lost here. Well, those other beings saying we did bad things. So they're talking to different beings. I know that Tron's here. No Source just came in, and others said have a seat earlier. No, Joshua came in. They called him Chris. They must. Some like to call him Chris, just like instead of Joshua. They call him Chris or Christ. But that's it, Sam. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like a code word for him, so that he's not getting too much fanfare coming around. Yeah, but I hear it. Yep. It's because I'm an impact. You know that. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Some boy. That's funny. No, a lot of good energy. Hey. Okay, so we're at 5.4K. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, today is the second day of the fourth month, and the fourth day will be on Saturday. So I'm ready for that. Tomorrow I got to do a lot of calls and medical stuff and changes. They said good luck tomorrow. Bless you to go. They said I need closure. Who needs closure? Who needs closure? Help me. What's your name? Airport. Can you say what your name is in the spirit talker? I know you're whispering to me, but I can't quite hear it. So we need what? They said problem. They said Darius Daria, yeah, and then experience. They said about 3. That would be the third day tomorrow. They're saying that there's about 3 here. Yep, there's about 3. So what about tomorrow? Yeah, they're saying there's about 3 in the belfry, but they're talking about you. That there's about 3 here. Here you are. They said here you are. It's a job.
I hate what I did.
One of them said, "I hate what I did. It was a job." Yeah, I had a halftime and I came back. Now we're on this. Let me just make sure I'm okay. Good. Just making sure that I get the camera stuff. Hi everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Oh, there's one person on YouTube. Or is it? Yeah. Hi, whoever's on YouTube. Sorry, I normally look at things on TikTok here. I don't really look at this other. Yeah. So yeah, it's time. So if you want to comment to say why you're here and who you are on YouTube, you're welcome to do that, and I'll see it in restream if you're able to. It is 6:20 p.m. Mountain Time, December 11th, 2025. Just so you know, this is a live free stream right now here on December 11th, 2025. Sometimes I look at YouTube and Facebook, and if I see someone that's showing up, I try to tell them I'm here. Is that you, Christy? If that's you, Christy, bless you. So I get someone that follows me on YouTube, and I say hi to her, and see, you will, yeah. And that individual is a vegan, but there's another vegan dude I've seen that sometimes follows me and has commented some of my videos, but I haven't looked at it. Some, you're awesome. Yeah, so I get people that come on YouTube and stuff to deliver them. I used to get different people. Dream. What you want me to drink? I'll drink if I feel. Anybody have any questions or requests? I'm just relaxing right now. Around 10. It said around 10. I usually go around 9 or sooner. Don't. Amenadill. Oh, hey, Amenadill.
Sorry if I scared you.
You scared me? I didn't get scared. Oh, around 10 yesterday. He said, sorry if I scared you around 10 yesterday. Because he kind of just came at the end of the live. Yeah, it's okay. He's saying that he's sorry if he scared any of you around 10 yesterday. He's all about harmony for all realms. Yeah. He's trying to apologize to all 3 of you that are here. Or anybody else that's listening that heard him come in. Because there was some spooky stuff when he came in. He's like, sorry if I scared you. Yeah, he's Amenadill is in the lore. He's supposedly the eldest angels of all the angels. He's supposed to, in some of the lore, become the next source. So he is basically the eldest son, and he wants to keep the peace of all the beings. He really is. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. He's always trying to keep the peace to all beings of all realms. He's friends with Samuel. He's friends with all the different sides. And so he goes to the underworld and takes care of some things in the underworld when he's required. He goes up. He basically does what his dad tells him to do as an eldest son. Now, some people say that it's Michael, but in some lore, it's not Michael. It's Amenadill. Amenadill is the main, highest, oldest, elderly brother, even above Michael. He's above Michael's. Yeah, so pretty crazy. So he's supposedly he's one of the oldest or eldest brothers. And it's pretty interesting. He also looks a lot like Source. He's one of the original Source because
What's
it's
up?
the first born of the angels. One of them. Or avian. Yeah, first form of the avians. Yeah, that makes sense. Or avian. He says, well, I'm the first born of the avians. That's interesting. So he has different lifetimes, and one of them was an avian. That's cool. Yeah, so archangels are of different realities of different beings. They were animals. Yes, Ra one. They were animals. They were different beings. They were whatever life path they were. So he's the eldest of them. So he likes to come around, do the bolt. Okay. But I'm not. I'm not really for or not. He says it resonates. Says it resonates. He said do the bolt. He says I'm not sure, but it resonates. So in lore, he could become next source if he chose to. But it's interesting because it's Samuel that becomes, but then he gives it over to Menadil. They bring this up in the lore if you watch the Lucifer show. They bring that up on your internet home now. Okay, child of the light. So Menadil wanted to apologize and say sorry for last night. So he's a very nice dude. Like I said, he likes to keep the peace of all the realms, according to the lore of things. Yeah, all about K. He's all about K. Who's all about K? Oh, hey.
You seem familiar.
You seem familiar. You're funny. You're funny. If that's who I think it is, bless you. Okay, I'm finally on here now. Good bless you, child of life. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's a lot of energies coming around. One of them said, "What's up?" So I know who that is. You want to say the code word to confirm it's you? If that's you, remember
Terror.
terror. That's not the code word. Nice try though. Someone just said something crazy. You're into that. If you want to do that, that's on to you, spirit or being or whoever you are. If you're into sucking that kind of thing, only on people's anniversary that want that. We already discussed that yesterday. No, I'm not for that. I'm straight. I'm not into that. But if you want to do that, that's your choice. They just said some derogatory comments, so I would respond honestly. We walked around. Yeah, they did walk around it. I always walk around your responses. That's how I do things. That res, it says they're hearing that res is with them. So I'm doing
I
528
love to sing.
Tibetan Singleton Bowl. You love to sing? That's awesome. Who are you, Spirit? You love to sing. Breath, breath the public. Breath silly. They're talking about breath of life or breathery. They love to sing. Dom. Anyway, that's fun. Dom, 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 dom. Yeah. Major one up. They just said major one up. Major one nice. Is that you? Major commander or commander? How's it going, Val? That's you. Alright, different energies that come in. Connected to different people's connections that they resonate with. Oh, it's been really fun. I've been enjoying. Okay, so I'm just relaxing. Thanks for the 9.3K. That's awesome. I love that.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. It said anywhere. Anywhere, what, where? How, where, what, who, what? A secret. They said a secret. They said anywhere a secret. It's not. Yeah, it's not K. If it's not that one that I think it could be, they need to confirm the code. Yeah, if they don't give the code phrase, I'm not gonna agree it being them. They gotta confirm it's them through the code phrase, or I'm not gonna believe that it's them for safety reasons. Too many people try to claim. I give them the benefit of the doubt, but until they actually say the phrase, I can't confirm that it's them. They would know the phrase if it's them. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I'm doing them both. One of the spirits was saying they're going to leave, so I'm helping them so they have the portal open for them to leave, or for them to get the subway to come for them to leave. That's why I'm doing it. One of them asked to go, or said they're going to go, so I'm giving them the option for them to go. I don't want them to have to be here if they don't want to be here. We want protection, good energy, not bad.
Annihilation.
What about annihilation? Change, we'll miss you. Together last. Who is together last? It's snowing so hard here right now. Oh, well, bless you, Jenny. Did you watch? Did someone watch Groundhog's Day? Is that why it's snowing so hard over there? There's a reason why I bring that up. So if someone watches Groundhog's Day, they can bring a snowstorm. Yep. If you watch Pacific Rim, you can break glass. Be careful. There's a frequency in that show that will break glass around, like an opera singer. They said you're accepted. Yeah, so if you watch Pacific Rim, there's a frequency in that show that will break anything that's glass, or to crack glass. It doesn't mean it will break it, but if there's already a crack in the glass, it will break the glass. I learned this by accident when we were up in college. There was a table, and there was a crack in the table from someone doing something, but we didn't know that. All of a sudden, we were watching Pacific Rim, and the frequency in that show from the machines in Pacific Rim caused the table in our Mel or Dude's housing to break in half. It caused it. So then it had to be replaced with newer or with folding table things. We had a big table, and we had 11 guys that lived in our building. Yeah, in college. Someone just sounded on my outside wall, but nobody was there when I left. Ooh, yeah, be careful with that. Set boundaries. They said close. Yeah, someone said too far. Yeah, we're doing the bowl. So they're protecting you, Jenny. Someone was trying to cause trouble. And I think Val and them are saying too far. So you got protectors. It looks like there was someone trying to cause trouble. A spirit will sometimes a spirit or whatever will knock on the door, a bad being will try to act like they're there, do what you're talking about. They did that when I first did the spirit box. And I learned and I opened the door to see if it's them, but because I'm so highly protected and because I did alkalinity, versatility, and shadow work, you can counter any negative vibes. You have to bring your vibes up. Bring your vibes up. Stop doing toxicity and do alkalinity, and you'll be fine. The more you do that, you'll be okay. That's our footprints, but no snow on them. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, that's you got some scary beings. Be careful. That sounds like a skinwalker, but just counter it. Yeah, do some salt in your windows and doorways and other places. Himalaya and Celtic can help.
Mason.
They said it's a mason. Ooh, yeah, be careful of them too. So just do different things, and you should be okay. Sometimes there's people using technology. Okay, good. The salt is down. But I mean, get Himalaya salt and Celtic salt and put it in you as well. Have it in your foods. Do some Celtic salt at least if you don't want to do Himalayan. But if you do that with your foods and take it inside and around you, in every corner of your home, every wall, you'll be okay. Especially your windows and your doorway areas. You chuckle food salt. Okay, good. Just make sure you have it scattered around your wall. It's like a protection. They said, and veganism. They said to go vegan. The more alkalinity you are,
If we keep talking,
the more you'll be protected. That's what I caught on. When I caught on to this stuff and people were unaliving in my building, I'm the only one that survived because I'm the only vegan in my building. There was one guy that was doing some veganism, but he wasn't doing all veganism. He was still doing eggs and things. And they still took him out. And he was the nicest guy in this building. And I warned him that why he's getting the cancer is because I almost had it and I reversed it, is because he still is eating eggs and he needs to reverse that and go for alkalinity and it'll change. So he didn't know what he was doing. But he was being tricked by this other guy to do these other things. So I use it to drain the okay. And I skip it off, put it around my apartment. That's good. I do that too. So you can use Himalaya salt or whatever, and you can rub your feet like you're talking about. Yeah, it does. You can drain your lymphatic fluid, your system, your stomach. Yeah, it can help. But you can basically rub it on your feet too, and you can do different things on your feet when you're in a meditation bath, salt bath. You can do it empowers you. They said. And they're saying, "How are you?" So it's really cool. When you do this certain thing, it helps detox your body. Let's see,
Elijah.
I'll do crystal for that too. That's good. As long as it's not, as long as what you're talking about is vegan friendly and not something from an animal or other creature that's unalive. Because some crystals can be created from unaliveness beings, and you don't want that. You want to go for the stuff that's naturally created because you don't want to supply that other system. Because then you're taking in unalignment. And so, yeah, no lumens are going to. Okay, I figured. I'm just saying, I never know all the names, and some people try to sneak little names to me, and I don't always know all the names. But minerals are good if they're not derived from taking them from an animal corpse. As long as it's not, because you can get salt and other things from an animal corpse. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be getting it from its original land area, which is connected to some fossilized connections, but not all. Some of it's just naturally derived from whatever it creates. You can make salt and creation from connection of plant and water and other
Breathing.
creations. You can actually do zeolite and zeoboost, which is magma rock turned into white powder to get rid of negatively charged particles in your bloodstream. Yeah, breath. Yeah, breath republic is one. It's good in the bath. Yeah, yeah, it can be. I like to go for that and stuff that's sort of magnesium. I like to go for ancient
Hellfire.
salt. I like to go for ancient salt, hellfire. I like to do zeolite. I do zeolite powder and I put it in there. That's basically almost like um, different variations of stuff. They're bringing up hellfire. That's funny. So basically, we're talking about magma. They said choice. They're talking about magma rock with seawater. Do they mean sulfur? No, not sulfur. Magma rock with salt. Sulfur, I react. Yeah, I react to sulfur. So even if they're bringing that up, I wouldn't agree with that. So magma. with salt. Yeah, for certain. Yeah, start with. Oh, Jen for Thor. They said start looking. They said Jen for Thor. They said start looking for Jen for Thor. So I guess they're telling you that Val is coming around. Maybe he's making sure whoever that was doesn't mess with you. So Val's around you, Jen. He said start looking for Thor because he's coming around. I think he's going to protect and make sure whatever that noise wasn't dangerous.
I was in the military.
I know you were. Yeah, he just said, I'm going to start looking. He says, I was in the military. Sure you were. In your own version of military. You are a commander.
Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine. There's a Jasmine that's coming in saying I was in the military. All glass? So we got other military people coming in, maybe connected to him. I'd be cool to see him. I did hit the ball. You want me to hit the ball again? Oh, and Jasmine's a good herb or whatever plant. You can try. Tron. What about Tron? Here we go. 528 Tibetan singing bowl is what I just did. I'm gonna put that on. They keep making me do the bowl. I said I did the bowl. I'm doing the bowl. I'm doing the bowl. I don't want to keep doing the bowl. Yeah, it's funny. So one of them said very single. You're very single? Because of you? You're very single because of someone else? Someone said I'm very single because of somebody. Because of a cousin or someone else. Yeah, he said they said keep looking for him. He's coming around. I don't know if you'll see him in person, Jen. He just said he's coming, and I think he's just making sure you're okay. Because you said you heard a weird noise, and they're like, oh boy. And you said you saw footprints, so they're just making sure they take care of your location. Since the picture, they said take a picture. Just something about distract. They said shush. One of them is trying to tell you to take a picture. They said shush. I hear my neighbors fighting now. Oh boy. Like I said, it's got to be them, Jenny. So I think they're coming around because there's different energies coming around. It was a being that must have went in there, and maybe now it's just that's a bad sign. Okay, so Jen, what that could be is a demon took them over. So you had a demon around you, and they must have possessed someone. That's not good. So if they're fighting, they're being affected by a demon energy or a low vibe energy around you. That's yeah. So you just got to raise your vibes, and you have to solve and maybe that's why Val's gonna help out. No big surprise. Yeah, I'm not surprised either. I got crazy neighbors. If they smoke, Jenny, they're taking in. Whenever you're doing any form of stink, yeah. Whenever you're doing any form of stinking thing, you're creating an offering to them, and that makes you a platform for it. It's on all of the labels. It's all on that. So when you do that, you're taking in a burnt offering. You're doing a burnt offering to the bad beings, creating you to be a platform for them to show up, and that's how they get in. So are your neighbors smoking? My neighbors below and across across from me, and they have brought that energy around. And other beings have tried to clear that energy when they've come around to correct them. And some of them don't realize they're doing that. They said I discovered a patent yesterday for the extraction of the burn program I've been sharing. Yeah, Jenny, it's freaky. If you bring up, here's what's a freaky thing. What's dark crystal? And tell me what you think. Jenny, what's dark crystal? You know exactly what I'm talking about if you've seen it. right there. Seam stealth. Yeah. Jenny, dark crystal. They bring up a new Disney show about the daylight and the daywalkers and the vampires. That's also dark crystal connected. Oh, and already 3 million pulled it, and they are the old parents. Illinois blasphemy. Wow, that's creepy. Okay, so just
Frank.
letting you be aware, if you watch Dark Crystal, it brings that up. It hints to it. I live in Paris, Illinois. Okay. So if you watch Jenny, if you watch Dark Crystal, that movie will bring it up. Yeah. It brings up the grandpa and all that in that show. Creepy. So they're probably big mad at me. No, I don't know. So they said not this one. Jenny, they said not this one. Yeah, so Dark Crystal, Jenny, are you hearing what I'm saying? You're bringing up stuff I don't really is a response to what I'm saying, but I don't really get what your response to what I'm saying is. But I think you're responding to the box, not me. I've seen it. Okay, that's all I was asking. Just wanted to make sure. Sounds like you're bringing up stuff that relate to that connection, and I want to know a lot of the stuff you're bringing up. Other than that, another one that brings it up is Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. brings it up too. How do they get you? They get you to be scared so that they can take your fear glands, because it's a drug to them, to other beings, and then they can distract or abduct you and take you. This is for entertainment purpose only. And Diane, it looks like they filtered a comment that I can't see, but you probably saw it. So it says some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience, but it's not showing me the filtered comment. So I don't know what this comment said. So Diane or other mods or Child of the Light, one of you will see a comment that I'm not seeing. If you feel that that comment is appropriate, you're welcome to let it go through, but it's probably because it's just trying to filter it from some of the ones I've blocked, is all. So if someone sent a comment that's not coming through, that's why I'm not reading or seeing it. Because it's not here to read. Yeah, so it says some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community experiences. Old times? You tell me to do the ball again. What about old times? Okay, what else is there? Oh, another one, Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus brings up it. Sucking the soul out of the girl, making them drink a potion, putting them hypnotized so they can suck their soul energy. That's a hint to adrenal play. That's a different way of doing it. But they bring up the ingredients to then create it, to then take it, so that they can become young again. Pixar and all of them, they're all hinting it. Yep. They even bring up panda eyes in one of the creepy ghost ones. I had no idea that there was patents. Yeah, Jenny, there's a lot. There's a lot of creepy stuff. They patented things, and just because it's patent doesn't make it legal. Doesn't make it moral. Patent shouldn't be allowed if it's immoral or harm. There are patents for um, people that aren't people, for clones, for bot, bot people that now exist. For the last, yeah, it's creepy, Jenny. It made me cry too when I found out stuff. It pissed me off. Yeah, there's a lot. They shouldn't be allowing it. how corrupt our system is. That's why you have to supply and demand things and not do any form of meds because they're all connected to that. You got to do holistic stuff. Get away from the other because it's all connected to that. And they're injecting it into any food or unalignment food you're taking in is even worse. It's all witchcraft food. So the more you go to organic of the garden, the more you get away from the witchcraft food. Yeah. Yeah, so they're injecting it into the foods. They're injecting it to your unalive. They're injecting it in your fast food, your restaurant foods, your whatever. But it's more susceptible to the unalived foods. Any plant foods, they don't get affected as much because they're life-giving foods. Have you seen the show? Here we go. I'm going to say it. War of the Worlds. Have you seen the War of the Worlds show? It's based off of the radio station that people called a hoax, but all it was it's just a story. But some people listened to it after they gave the warning about it, and they thought it was a real alien invasion happening on the radio before we even had any TVs. Well, the War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise in it, that movie brings up the God code in the foods. I know what they do. Yeah, so the thing is if you go for any form, if you're not going towards the garden and you're going for the slaughter, then you're taking it. If you're going for eggs, if you're going for fish, if you're going for dairy, if you're doing any form of that, then that's still part of that industry. That's still part of the adrenochrome connection because you're going for witchcraft, dark witchcraft, siphoning, not healing. You want to go for water-filled, sun-filled foods, not on alignment. Go with the garden, not the slaughter. Go for things that don't have central nervous systems, things that are of Mother Earth nutrients to us, not the other. They were supposed to grow with us, not be genetically altered or messed with. Said Sam, what? You must help. What do you need me to help with? He said, you must help. Okay, get out of here, bad beans. You're not allowed to be here if you're messing around with people.
I'm telling the truth.
You're telling the truth. What do you need? I know you're telling the truth. The one that said wet tongue, I'm telling them. I'm telling the truth. What are you telling about? Yeah, the bad one that's messing around. What do you want me to do, spirits that want me to help? Or being? They're asking me to help. What do you need me to do? Ooh. Grace, 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 dom, 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 dom. Deus, Christo, Christos, grace. Spiritus, verte, vitae, nunca, nunca, nunca.
Envy.
What about envy? Someone envies someone? Someone has envy? Someone has some envy energy. You're envying someone? This is complicated. Someone has envy energy, that's a low vibe energy. So if you do a high vibe energy of bliss or joy, and you counter a lower vibe energy, it's never consciousness zone. Be aware of that. Look up information on David R. Hawkins. Okay, so what else are we looking at? Yeah, we're not talking about Stephen Hawking. We're talking about David R. Hawkins. Yeah, his wife is still around, and she still controls that industry of his book. Yep, and let it be known. We can look into it. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff.
See the light.
See what lights? Oh, you want me to turn those on? Okay, there we go. They're on. I forgot to turn those on. Alright, what is. Hold on, I gotta check something. 2, 3. Yeah, we'll probably do it tomorrow. Tennis Thor. Oh, hey Thor. Hey Heidi. And it looks like Thor's here. Is it Val. So they said he's here. Okay, so Val, did you take care of what's going on with Jen? 30. Someone's 30. Hmm. You know what's going on with their neighbors? What energy? Oh, Tron. What about Tron? No, go back.
Torment.
Something about torment. Someone's tormented. I have no idea what's going on, Jen. It's been really weird. The energies have been good and back and forth. I'm just I'm just calm. I'm ready for things to change. But I learned a lot about myself that I didn't know about myself today. So today's kind of just absorbing new info about me that I didn't know. That kind of makes sense. And then by Saturday, so I learned some information today, and it's happening. It's just taking some time to absorb the new awareness about me and what's going to happen this weekend. It wasn't bad. It was actually wow. It was just stuff I didn't ever know or finally was told. But there was really big, scary things this rising, where a confrontation of the future of my brother coming at me in a dream at my parents' house. But it was as if I was seeing through them and not me. But it could have been, but I would never go there or be there because I avoid there because I know that I could confront in that way with people. That my family is nuts, and they think mom and dad's house is their house. So I don't go there and mess around with that because I don't know who's going to show up, and I don't trust going there because of that. Because it's not a safe thing to do, and there a lot of them are part of that cadaver system. That brother is a pharmacist, and he's pro those bad ideas, and he's all okay for stem cell, and he's all okay for siphoning energies instead of healing energies, because he's a pharmacist and he's all part of that. But he's also diabetic and other things. But that has to do with what he's eaten and what he's done. And he can correct it if he goes for alkalinity foods, berries, and other knowledge. I know someone who was diabetic, two different people with diabetic 1 and 2, and they all did this D cereal, which was berries and super grain foods cereal called D cereal that I worked at a grocery store once, and it reversed their illnesses. It healed them. And I knew this before I even went vegan about food like that. That's what got me into looking into healthy foods when I heard that there are foods that can correct that. I just never fully paid attention to that's why. Until later, now I know why. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, so it was this thing that would be in the fridge area. Yeah, so I had berries and oats and different things that were healthy, that are organic mostly, or some type of food that help this family
Anarchy.
live longer. Yeah, a lot of people think it's anarchy. They're like, oh wow, they're going against our system. Yes, they are, and they have the right to, because you're harming them in that system, whoever you all are. Uh, yeah. Well, some of these are bringing up gay hole and that they like to be things sexually in a gay way for them. Okay, spirits or whatever you are that's pretending to be a spirit, if you're into that, that's good for you. Glad you love that. Go find someone that likes that. I'm not into that. You still have? Me help. Is that I still help? That's weird. Yeah, I get some crazy energies that are coming in, bringing up crazy responses.
Blasphemy.
We got blasphemy. Next one, we got some religious spirit people coming in. This is really hilarious. It's like they're fighting with each other. You said you heard. They said avoid this. I will. Thank you, spirit being. Thank you, protector. Can you please get them out of here? The people beings that are good to be around. Some energies are coming in because everybody has a lack of alkalinity. And I'm used to that, but I have
Stand your ground.
alkalinity. It says stand your ground. Yeah, I do. Oh, battalion. Yeah, but what I was told is when these things start happening, there's going to be liberation. These systems are about to get arrested and in trouble. No, yeah, they're going to get in big trouble soon. This is just their tantrums before they all get in trouble. They know, they're aware of it. They've been admitting that it's coming. They know. Light battalion. No, these some of these are bad battalions. They are the dark battalions. They're the cult battalions. We have good battalions. The good guys don't call themselves battalions. They're calling. They'll call them. They'll call. They'll call the A team, Angel team. They won't call themselves battalions. They'll call themselves angels. They call themselves A team. But the light battalion, there's no such thing. They're they don't call themselves that. They're talking about the bad battalions. They come in and mess around. Yes, they're connected to the Mormonism system that are the battalions, the Mormon battalions. That's what they're talking about. Diane knows what I'm talking about if she's here. Diana, you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Mormon battalion. Those come through the spirit box or groups. It's connected to the Mason systems and the trick control religion systems of this world. It's the religion trickeries that come through. And they know because we had the Vatican come in yesterday, Jenny. We had all sorts of beings coming in yesterday. They were all here, all sides. And that's what they're trying to confirm right now. They're saying, yeah, they're the battalions. They're the bad ones. Or they play both sides. Some of them are good and they try to help, and some of them aren't. Yes. It's connected to Weird Board. I was in a live stream, they call themselves the Light Battalion. Yeah, be careful with them, Jenny. Anybody using the word battalion are connected to religion connections of cult mindset. Gotta be careful with that. They use that name to justify their bad behaviors. Yeah, Jenny, that's why. That's why, because that's what they are. Stay away from any battalion connections.
I lost one of my legs.
You lost one of your legs. Oh, well, bless you. Holy crap. I have metal in my left leg, and I've 10-4. Yeah, so just be careful.
Walk left.
They said walk left. Well, see, we have Metatron here, and he's talking to different spirits as well, and they're coming in, and he's helping them get to where they belong with what's happened to them. So one of them was, it sounds like they were a battalion, or they were a soldier, and then something happened to them. Yeah, so one of them lost one of their legs, but they also must have been alive. Secret. Sounds like that's my. Is that Richard? My uncle Richard. I don't know if he's still around in life or not, but if he's passed, he lost one of his legs. I think he's military. Very liberal. I'm not for either side. They're all corrupt. Just doing the ball a few times. I'm just really somber right now. It's a lot of energies. Tear? What about tear? Tear or tear? Eat cop. The cop. You're talking about the mint? Oh, okay. They want me to do one of the mints. We'll do one more mint. Yep. We'll do one. Yeah, they tell me that it will give comfort. Okay. Peppermint. Okay. Tell me to do that. Yeah, so this is neural mint. So it basically will give you, it's vegan friendly. Peppermint, different, not gum, it's not neural gum, it's neural mint. Oh, there was a funny thing that I shared. I didn't repost it, but I put it in a liked list or bookmark. I bookmarked it. So you can look at my bookmarks, Sam, but you can see the guy talking about swallowing gum. And he said, if you swallow gum, it goes for 7 years. I'm like, oh boy, that's not true, but whatever. But it was really funny. He says, gum's not from this world. It's from the other world. We're in a simulation. Everybody knows we're in a simulation. They're saying, yes, Sam. And they're saying, if you swallow gum, it will keep them from replacing you every 7 years. So it lasts for 7 years. So make sure you take gum every 7 years so they don't replace you. I just start fucking laughing at what that. Oh my word! I started laughing so hard from that post here on TikTok. TikTok keeps me alive. It makes me laugh, makes me feel okay when I see the crazy videos people post. That was the funniest one I saw. I'm like, I sent it to Diane, I sent it to others. Oh my word, that one was hilarious. Because it's like, you know that we're in a matrix. You gotta take one piece of gum every 7 years, and they won't replace your body in the simulation because they keep replacing you every 7 years. And said we have, oh boy, they said they replaced you and then put a new you in the program. So they take you out and regrow you because that's why everybody changes every 7 years. But if you want to stay alive, take the gum, and the gum will keep you so you don't get replaced. And now that I bring it up, this is why I love Twilight. Yeah, so it's pretty funny. So they're saying if you take a piece of gum every 7 years, make sure you swallow the gum. Don't do this. I'm just saying. He said you should swallow a gum so that so it takes 7 years because as long as the gum is in you, it can't be replaced in the Matrix world. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? He said that's why they tell you not to swallow your gum. He says, but if you have a stomach ache, don't do too much gum because if you have a stomach ache, don't do it. And he pats the stomach ache. But do it every 7 years. I was a crazy dude. I'm like, okay, if it's vegan friendly, sure. Like, I'd be okay if it's vegan friendly, but he's saying the reason why it doesn't dissolve is because it's not from here. It's from the real world. So gum, that's when you chew it, it never, yeah, it keeps you here. It stay here. It keeps you here. I'm like, holy crap. So I'm like, there you go. Well, that's how you don't get replaced. All you have to do is swallow gum every 7 years. Some people say it actually dissolves out of you or comes out of you within 2 to 3 days or 2 to 4 weeks. It's not 7 years. But I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Hey, Whiskey Tango, Foxtrot. So yeah, I was just talking about the the bookmark I put in there. So hilarious. What if you want to be elsewhere? That's what I was thinking, Sal. Like, what if I don't want to be here? What if I don't want to be stuck here after 7 years? What if I want to move on? But they're saying that they won't replace your body with a new replacement of you or reset you to a new version of you. So basically, it's still you, according to what I'm hearing. They just erase your memory of you or change you to a new personality, and then you don't remember. But if you want to stay your personality in awake form every 7 years, so they don't erase your memory and reset you, and then you have to swallow gum every 7 years. Oh, you swallowed so much double, but
This is great.
I accidentally did it here and there. Some of them said this is great. So the guy brought up, all you have to do is swallow gum, and then every 7 years you won't be replaced in the simulation. You're like, oh my, what is going on? He was funny. He was funny. He's like, but if you feel sick, don't do it to where it makes you feel like you have a stomach ache. But just do one every. And I was thinking, like, which gum are we supposed to take? Which one's the real gum? There's several different brands.
Incident.
Is it double bubble? Is it something else? What gum are you supposed to be swallowing? There's about 10 of them. So which ones are you supposed to do? Oh man, it's funny. So when die, I'll be replaced. Yeah. So if you don't swallow, but if you do it now, do it every 7 years. If you do it before July, you won't be. They should just make sure you take it right before the day that you took it before. So make sure you do it the day before you took it last time, and then just swallow it. Make sure you swallow it during that time every year. Otherwise, they said 2 months. They said it usually takes about a few days or 2 months. They said it could take 2 months or 2 weeks or a few days for your body to digest the gum. But they said your body expels gum faster than 7 years. The 7 years of fake lore, but they said it's because it doesn't come from this reality. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Talk to your own health professionals about whether a gum stays in your body for 7 years or not. That's an urban legend. They said I haven't chewed gum in years except to help my GERD. Yeah, I don't do any gum. I do mint. I don't like gum. Gum causes stomach stuff. So I haven't done it. It's been years since I've even chewed gum. So I've probably been like, I don't know. The last time I had gum was been, was it 7 years ago? Maybe. Maybe I'm about to get replaced because I haven't been chewing gum for that long. I don't even remember the last time I chewed gum. Let's see. 7 years ago, they said you're fine. Said it doesn't matter because you're going to be shifting. Yeah,
Settlement.
shifting settlement because of the settlement. Okay. Hi, Tipsy. I haven't seen you in a while. So in school, every time they told, oh, because of the plot. Oh, you're talking about because of. They're talking about the hole in the heart. For me, it doesn't matter because of my hole in the heart. Awesome. Well, I have a PFO. So because of what was done to me, my body keeps having breath of life. And because I have water, oh, it's because I took it because I'm a B negative blood type. Okay. It said it doesn't matter with me because of me being a water essence. I'm protected. So they can't do it to me. They already done. Couple of them. Okay. But I'm going to be shifting and getting out of here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. In school, every time they told me to spit it out, I swallowed it. Awesome, Jenny. Good for you. You stand up to those bullies. Hi, Hana
You can try
Kakala
that.
Okolalala. That's a cool name. Bless you. What brings you here? Okay, can you trust us? You can trust us. 2 weeks? What's going to happen in 2 weeks? What's happening in 2 weeks? I'm an empath, so I take in other energies anyway. So if others have taken a gun, I take the bird of the gun. So that's why they say because of your blood type, you don't get messed with anymore because you awaken. It's you've already been like regrown, and because of your DNA heart spark, you keep remembering and being brought back. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, they said they like Sam. Someone likes Sam. But yeah, so just so you know, Foxtrot, we're talking about taking a gum, and I'm not for gum unless it's vegan friendly. But there's a post that guy. If you've seen my posted uh, bookmark videos, I didn't repost it. I just bookmarked it. And a guy brings up about every 7 years you should take one piece of gum and swallow it so that you don't get replaced in the simulation of this reality. That we're all in a simulation world. And I agree with them. I kind of think that we're in a fake simulation world, but I call it the Truman Show Matrix world. But I don't care what world it is.
I can't
He
pretend
brings up that you just swallow gum, and then the gum will protect you from being replaced out of the simulation, so they don't wipe your memory or take you. So it helps you because it's from the real reality, so they can't take you and replace you, so you can
I
stay
like you today.
around because it's from the real world. I don't know how to explain that any better, but I like using this. You do? Someone said I can't protect you, then says I like using this. Someone saying I can't protect you. Yeah, I don't swallow gum. I'm okay. I don't do the swallow gum stuff. I don't need to. I think it's funny though. You're saying it's because gum is the only thing that you just have to chew and it never goes away. It's eternal. They act like it's an eternal food, an eternal thing, and you should swallow. I'm not telling you to do it. I think it's funny. But how are you doing, Foxtrot? Think my wife? What do you want to think your wife?
I'm outside.
You're outside. Who's outside? It's a big my wife. The walk. This is Sam. What? You're driving? Oh, okay. Sorry. Keep being safe, Trot. Just wanted to make sure you're okay or you're good. Bless you. But it's really funny. You're saying, I'm outside. Flower? What? You're over on the walkway? One of them's saying that they're outside on the walkway. Finally losing it. Someone's finally losing it. That's crazy. No, it's hilarious. It's really nice. I actually feel amazing energy now all of a sudden. I'm gonna turn on. Hold on, I gotta turn this on. I can't see what it is. What is this? Oh, usually it should let me see it. Dude, there are. It's so weird. I can't see it.
Linus.
I guess that's 75. Yeah. I have to focus on my eyes to see what it says over there. Glynis. What about Glynis? Hi, Sarah. We're bringing up Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Who's Sarah? You know what? They brought up that name. That name was whispered to me in my sleep, saying that that was my soulmate's name. Like she tried to read, or one of them. We all have multiple soulmate connections of possibilities and choices. I have two that are supposedly going to try to fight over me. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I've seen that several times. They keep saying that there's two that are supposed to come. There is Sam. Yeah, I haven't seen that happen yet. So until it happens, I can't confirm or deny that. It hasn't happened yet, so I won't know. I'd laugh. Tennis. Oh, have a seat. Oh, we got sources here again. He's still around. Probably. When's it going to happen? They've said something about this Saturday. that she could call or could connect. Something about a surprise, but it could go all the way to my. It could go all the way to my birthday, or all the way till next April or September. But it's supposed to happen before I turn 41. Things are supposed to happen before I turn 41, so it's changing. It's weird. But yeah, my mom told me today, Foxtrot and others, that I am that they did. She had a dream of me showing
Analyze.
up. Yeah, analyze. She had a dream of me showing up as a spirit, telling her she should have another child, or that she could have a choice to have another child if she wants. And so, hi, how's it going? So she had me, um, based on that dream of feeling that she was being able to have another, that a divine child would be from that, and that she had a choice to not. When she had her C-section with my sister, that was 2 years or so older than me, she was told to that she could stop having children. She could tire whatever to stop having any more children. She decided not to because she had a dream that told her that she should have more. And she just told me today, and I'm 40 years old, on the phone, and when I called her about something that I was disturbed about to warn her about, was a dream I had about a brother coming at me at their house, me as if maybe they were gonna come at dad or mom over some stupid squabble over another brother. And I, within the dream, whatever, it warned me. They told me, or she told me, that she had a spirit of me knowing what I would look like before I would ever be conceived or born. That I came to her in a dream telling her what I would look like if she chose to have me. And that I was a divine chosen one and I'm meant to be her. But that was in her religious belief way.
We're not nasty.
And her and dad had prayed for my name when they found out, and they didn't know if I was going to be a boy or a girl. And so he prayed on the way to the back to the hospital after I was born, and for the name, and they got the name Samuel because of that. So but I heard that story, but I never knew that my mom dreamed of me spiritually showing up to her, of what I would look like when I became an adult. So an adult version of me went to her and talked to me, probably my higher self, told her, and that I was to be born. So I'm a divine being. Yeah, you're LD. Oh, see, that's awesome. And now, Foxtrot, I'm ex-Mormon. I don't know if you are or not. I'm not against people that choose to believe what they're going to be, but I'm not for religion. I'm for spirituality. I question everything. I'm for deconstruction. So I'm actually in Bountiful, Utah. I'm in Utah, so I'm surrounded by that. Inactive. Okay. See, I'm ex-Mormon. I'm not inactive. I'm not for the church at all. But I'm not against people that choose to be part of the church. I don't believe in it at all. I don't have any belief in it. So I pulled my records from that church through quitmormon.com because of corruption I saw the church is connected to, and the land grabbing and other things that they've done, and the Mason connections and abuse systems that they're a part of, and because my lab abduction programs and more that they're connected to. When I caught on to that through dreams and experiences and higher self warning me, but to forgive them and let me know, I got out immediately because of the corruption. And these beings that come in that are bad ones, they're just confirming my awareness of that corruption by them coming in. They're just confirming to me what the church or the corruption connections are, because a lot of them are part of it. And that helps me know not to go back. Yep, helps me be aware. But yeah, I won't be a part of it, and
Mary.
because of all of their abuse. Hi, Mary. Yeah, so there's different weird experiences. I had abduction experience in 2015 and more. You like her? Yeah. So I don't know. So I question everything, but I've had experiences. I've seen beings show up in front of me, but I think this whole world's a Truman Show Matrix world. Rock, rock. I'm more for veganism, but I'm not for any form of cult version of any group or system. I'm for moral stance. Does it hurt or does it heal? Does it harm or does it heal? Does it hurt or harm or does it heal and bring miracles? Unconditional or infinite, not conditionalized. Where it's healed and unconditional love, where it's not abuse. Self care, self love, self worth. Then collective. So water studies, things like that. So if you look up like Gregory and Bruce Lipton knowledge, that's what I'm about. I don't know if I've ever told you that, Foxtrot, but just so you know a little bit about me. But you're welcome here. Like anybody that wants to come in, I've had friends that gave up on me for thinking that I complain about the church around them a lot, and I actually didn't. I actually stood up for their right to believe in belief systems when no one else did. I stood up for them. Yeah, active members. I actually have helped them, but they gave up on me. He's a few years younger than me. He would be about 30. Would he be 39? He might be 38. I'm 40. I'll be 41 in January. Thank you for listening. So yeah, I've had different friends that gave up on me because they thought I complained about the church too much, even though they did a lot of stuff. And I just told them about boundaries, and I was upfront with them that all the holidays are demonic. They're pagan, and there's demonic connected to Malcolm Bell and other crazy stuff, and that Christ's birthday or Christo or Yahshua's birthday is really in September connection, not December, and that's Malak and Bell's connection. And I try to tell people about those connected holiday systems and that the church is celebrating demonic connections, and they don't realize. And when I told him that the real birthday is the time that he was texting me, he got mad at me for trying to say, "Hey, how's it going on a Sunday?" That he was trying to do to magnify his calling. I'm like, what are you doing? So I'm not against people to believe what they want to believe. You have the right to. I want people to believe as long as they're not forcing others or expecting others to believe that same thing. I'm all about prayer rooms. I'm all about like war room movies and anything that brings up prayer strategy list, anything that's law of attraction, movie The Secret documentary, Celestine prophecy knowledge, just more unconditional or infinite love, not conditionalized love or doom and gloom love. If you're not part of this belief system or ritual, then you're doomed. I don't believe in an infinite punishment. That's no one deserves an infinite punishment. They deserve as many years as they took away from others for what they did to someone. That's their punishment. They should be given the same amount of punishment that they did to another, not infinite. Because some of them got tricked into doing those and didn't realize what they were doing was wrong. They need to realize and learn the bad behaviors and change from it. Because some people got tricked and they were manipulated and they didn't know what they were doing was wrong. They were brainwashed. Like that's why I got out of the religion. I realized I was being fake and facade and I was brainwashed at things and I was treating people wrong because I was taught wrong. I wasn't taught self care, self love, self worth. And I was belittling myself and shaming myself because they teach you to do that. They make you think in that way. And that's why I'm not for it. So I'm about deconstruction programs. When you realize, does it heal or does it harm? So I'm about veganism, challenge22.com, because of empathy and compassion, the moral stance. I set up my own value system and self-care, self-love focuses. I can break it down and get you to do that and be aware of it. If you're doing self-care, self-love, set up your own value system and then just do that, whether you're going to be in a religion or not. That's what I'm for. So if you want to learn any of that stuff, I can tell you, Foxtrot. But I'm not going to ever tell you or anybody to go away or be in here just because you or anybody believes differently than me. It's as long as you're not bullying and hurting me or hurting others, you're fine. I just try to stay away from the cult systems because they say if you let certain people to come, it's a gray area where the My Lab programs connected to them can now mess with you because you're hanging out with them. That's actually a violation for them to do that. Yeah, it actually violates Amendment 1 for them to do that. Yep, it would be a crime. It would be Amendment 1, and it would be a violation of unalienable rights towards me if someone was covertly piggybacking on someone else for talking to me connected to that. So anybody that's still with their records in that church, you're connected to my lab abduction program crimes possibly within legal agreements that shouldn't be legal. It's a violation. But they got away from it. That's why I pulled my records when I found out I was still connected to it. And when I did that and I saw my records being processed to be requested to be pulled, my heart cleared in 2019 on the 7th of December. It cleared and my brain cleared because I processed the leak. And I knew that that would break the chain of the cabal connection to that belief system when I found out what they were and what they were connected to. When I did that, they took 6 months to pull my records by my request. And their answer was no answer why it took them 3 times to consider. I didn't even get an official letter confirming that I left, just from quitmormon.com, and I laminated it and put it on my wall, showing that on the 26th of June of 2020, they pulled my records, and I processed it back on December 2nd of 2019, and they confirmed it June 26th, 2020. What the crap? And when I left the church, I started telling the truth in February, and then the whole world shut down. And I brought it up on YouTube somewhere. I think I was called like Samuel Loomis or something. Recently awakened or some. I don't even know where that account is. So a lot of stuff. Phone him. That they said call me, talk to me. People can call me and talk to me. What about Colton? I'm in Bountiful, Utah. So yeah, so I set boundaries. They're not allowed to come around because I requested by legal law of notarized statement for them not to be around. They have a cease and desist. They're not even supposed to have any of their people be around me. So anybody that does within that system, they're violating constitutional law and Amendment 1. If they're spying covertly, that's called civil disobedience. And anybody that's doing that covertly because someone's telling them, they now will be criminalized in some laws for doing so, or you can, and you can subpoena them according to some information I took and learned. So that's Amendment 1. Even if you have unalienable rights, you doing any secret polling to mess or even possibly pretend to be or do anything, now all their assets of them utilizing against you can now be given to you for that abuse, for gang stalker crime or civil disobedience. You just have to get them subpoenaed. I was told I don't need to do anything because the divine changes are going to do it for me. The pool, yeah, all sorts of stuff. They put chlorine in the pools. They put it in the, yep, they put it in the water. They put it in, yep, they put it in the baptismal fonts at the temples. And it's making people sick, and it's considered a chemical weapon in other countries. Why are they putting it in our water in the U.S.? Chlorine. It's considered a chemical weapon in other countries if you throw it in people's face. Why are you bathing in it then? It makes you lose your hair and other problems.
Over there.
You shouldn't be doing that. So when I caught on what was happening, I reacted to it more than others because I was already damaged at first more with everything. And people are, why are you reacting? It's because I'm high vibe and I shouldn't be taking that in. I need to take higher creational foods and not the chemical. So once I started doing alkalinity versus that, when they tried to do the other, I was protected more. But yeah, they're trying to harm people. It's creepy. They said, we know. Yeah, that's part of it. It's more than just fluoride and chlorine. No one should be doing that. Do salt water. Saltwater pools. That's what we should be doing. And you can do apple cider vinegar with it. Yeah, do that. You can do oils, but only if it's too hot, don't do that. If it's muggy in your place, I can't do that because you'll cook yourself. So you want to make sure that you do apple cider vinegar diluted with the water, make sure it's as organic as possible. You can make your own, awesome. Yeah. Anyway, so Foxtrot, I gave you a lot of information. But you're driving and you're doing things, and doesn't. I believe there is truth in everything. I'm not a true person. Yeah, so that's how I am, Foxtrot. I believe every scripture out there is based on truth of some kind, but I don't believe just one truth. Yeah, same for me, Foxtrot. I'm just like you. I don't believe in partial truths. I believe in the full pieces. All the pieces are connected in all the different texts of different religions, and I caught on to that. Each one as pieces of the whole. You put them all together, you get the real answer. Breathery, yeah. Through breathery and meditation. Meditation is getting your answers, prayer is asking, meditation is receiving. Now, what is meditation? It's calming yourself, qigong, doing shai chi, any form of faith or chi energy, wet tissue, yeah, crying, yep, crying, and then you create miracles. So when you start crying in a happy way, that's your body saying you can now bliss things into being. Look up Rick Brandon Bruce Lipton under 72 hours on YouTube or on here on TikTok if you can find it. Look it up. Look up Bruce Lipton. Look up Greg Braden Bruce Lipton under 72 hours. Look up Greg Braden water study knowledge or non-medicine hospital knowledge. Blissing things into being knowledge. Wakes you up like no other. Enjoy that. Look up Celestine Prophecy book and movie. Wakes you up even more. Put them all together, you get the answers. Yep. Teeny answers. Yeah, that's not even, it's not all of it. There's more. You gotta look, some Gaia stuff brings it up. There's more. Ancient spirits, yeah. There's a lot. For your wife, ancient spirit for your wife. If that resonates with one of you, they're saying ancient spirit for my wife. That's interesting. Yeah, so I do the spirit box because uh, I use it as a self care tool. Also, I was getting crazy LDS people or different people. So this is what I did. So whenever I see missionaries walking on the street or whatever, and they're trying to give me trouble or trying to proselyte, I say, "Oh, well, I'm Sam the Spirit. I talk to spirits from spirit box. Want to talk to it with me?" And they run. They get out of there, speed it up on their mic, and they get the crap out of it. I love it. It's the funniest thing ever because they freak out. Oh crap! He's talking to demons. I'm like, no, 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 no. I set boundaries. I'm, I'm like, it's called shadow work. What's shadow work? He's a wizard. He's, he's a witch. No, it's funny as heck. I love it. I love scaring people it shows that they're low vibe instead of high vibe. It's just I love to scare the brainwash because they try to control you and try to pretend that they're your friend instead of being authentic and genuine. And take care, Foxtrot. You're welcome back. I'll be around for a little bit for a while. I don't know, maybe for another hour or two. Probably by 9 p.m. Unless I feel it's funny. Hey, Diane and um, Child of the Light. How are you? Did Jenny just run around or run out? Jenny, are you still here? It's only saying that there's two here. Is it doing what it did to Jenny? I think she left and came back in. Yeah, I'm not for partial truth. I'm for question everything. I question everything. I don't believe or disbelieve anything, everybody, as you know. Yeah, so Foxtrot seems like it's an inactive member. Diane, still here? Okay. I'm wondering if Jenny is still here. So Child of the Light is here, and Diane, you're still here. But I'm wondering if Jenny is here. She was here, but it's not saying that she's here. And then
Arsehole.
someone's saying arsehole. Someone's an arsehole. I don't see her now. Yeah, she like left. She was here. Was I bringing up something that was bothering her? Because I was bringing up spiritual knowledge. And still, every time they told me to, okay. She must have just left earlier. If she's been having trouble.
That's good.
They were warning. She was saying that her neighbors were acting up next door. And they were yelling and stuff. So maybe she had to deal with their neighbors. I warned her that her neighbors could be possessed because of what she saw. Sometimes neighbors can get affected when they're low vibe like that. And they're fighting. They have energies of evil energies. That's why I'm single. I like being single, but I want to not have to be. But the benefit of being a hermit and being an awakened one helps you so you don't have to worry about the negative energies that some energy coupling can do. That's why if I'm going to be with anybody, they got to be fully genuine and awakened like me, and we have to set boundaries with each other. I never want her to feel trapped or me feel trapped. And I want to set boundaries and be co-independent, not dependent on each other. And it's got to be unconditional love, helping, not expectation. We just help each other when we feel we can and be there and
Don't
just
trust the bad
genuinely want it. Don't trust the bad ones. Yeah, I don't trust the bad ones. I stay away. I stay away from trusting the bad ladies. I don't go for the bad ones anymore. I used to. If they're not vegan and friendly, I'm not gonna be go for them at all. They said buy it. Her name? What's her name? They said buy it. What's her name? Yeah, if they're not empathy and compassionate vegans or holistic, I feel comfortable with them. But yeah, it's got to be a lady. I'm not into dudes, but I'm not against dudes being into other dudes or girls being into other girls or ladies or whatever they want to tell themselves they are. People have the right, essentially, to do that. I think people should have the right to be able to do it who they want to be. I'm not going to do it because I'm not into that. But I'm not against others having that. They have the right to. I think when we conditionalize people, and we need to have more freedoms, not less freedoms. So, person on YouTube, how are you doing? Doesn't seem like they've responded yet. If, just letting you know, I hope you're doing good, Christy. Hi. If that's the other guy that says nice things on YouTube now and then, thank you. They're not responding any comments because I don't always respond or see their comments on there because I'm focused more on TikTok. It is both? Yeah. Or if you're a vegan and you're vegan friendly, just follow it. Yes, he's really nice. Um, I just want to thank whoever is following me on YouTube and watching this right now today. Been pretty crazy energy. Yeah, sometimes she'll come here on TikTok, but she likes to watch on Facebook or YouTube, and right now it's YouTube.
My life was taken.
Yeah, I don't know who's watching on YouTube, but it says two people are watching. One of them could be me, and the other is someone else. Woo! 25.1K. Your life was taken, bless you. Sorry, it's taken me a while to respond to different things going on. Yeah, I don't believe anything the church really believes in. Like all their awarenesses, I just don't be a part of it. I'm not inactive. I pulled my records because I want to be part of it. And I told my mom that's why I didn't. When my family gave up on me and wasn't there for me, they completely lost my commitment to them.
Screaming.
Started my awareness. I told her that today. I said they lost my full commitment when they did that to me. Let me, Sam, screaming. Yeah. When they did that to me, I told her. My mom heard my full confession when I left the church today. I didn't leave it today. I left it a while back, but she heard today. Once she told me the truth about my origin, I told her the truth a little more that I felt to tell her as well. So we both told truth to each other. We never said to each other. She hid things from me. She finally told me things. And she apologized. She said she was sorry. That I didn't know. She's mourning. She's crying. Well, she deserves to. She needs to. Because she needs to realize what she did and what she was a part of. She's 82 in February. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, she definitely apologized. So you and Jenny left at the same time, Foxtrot. Are you both friends? Are you and Foxtrot friends, Jenny? Because you both left at the same time and came back at the same time. Maybe you're connected in some way. Yes, I'm an empath. I notice things. Yeah, I notice things. I don't know if that means anything, but it does, even if it doesn't. You're both connected somehow. So anyway, Foxtrot,
I'm listening to
bless you.
everything.
And one of them is listening to everything. Good. Yeah, I'm all about honesty and integrity for all beings. One of them said, I know. I've seen it in chats before. Yeah, no, Foxtrot, man. Everyone is connected. That's how I feel, Foxtrot. So if you look up Gregory and Bruce Lipton knowledge, non-medicine hospital knowledge, if you look up stuff on Gaia TV, and I don't agree with everything they post, but I question everything. I don't believe or disbelieve. I think this whole world's a Truman Show made for the world, and so due to that, I work around. But I posted a bookmark, put it at them, that I laughed, and it says all you have to do is just choose gum every 7 years, and you hope you replace it with fake simulation. I'm like, oh my word. This whole word's nuts. I don't give a crap. I want out of here. But no, it's funny. Oh, do you want to know something funny I saw today? That after I had my crazy dream and talked to my mom, or before I did, I saw this weird truck with like some hose that was like sucking up the gutter. I was like, what in the world is that? I was like looking out my window, going, why is there a hose on the side of a weird truck thingy that was like a like a gutter sweeper, but it wasn't a gutter sweeper. It was a sucker gutter sweeper. I'm like, I've never seen that before. And it was like sucking the gutter with this huge, like, black tube thingy. Look, we're here. Where are you? Um, I can see some energy. Yeah, they're definitely around here. It is cooler. You're right, it is cooler. Look, we're here. They're making it cooler. Thank you for making it cold or cooler. Whoever just came in. Whoa, yeah, I can feel it. They're here. There's a ton of them. A lot of light is around me. If you look at me on Facebook and YouTube, you're going to see a ton of light coming through the video. I have a ton of light around me, not just because of this up here. There's a huge amount of light. Oh, they're definitely here. They're making themselves known. Well, bless you, whoever you are, and thanks for making it cold. Yeah, but I don't believe or disbelieve Foxtrot. I question everything. I just don't hold to you gotta believe this or believe that to be saved. I'm like, oh my. No, you don't. It's about your vibe. It's about alkalinity versus toxicity. Be alkaline, you're okay. If you're toxic, you're not. So change your vibe, raise it up, be genuine. It's not about being perfect or perfectionist. It's about being genuine and realizing what you're putting yourself through and others through. When you genuinely do the right thing, when you genuinely are aware and take responsibility for your bad behaviors and stop harming other beings, you are fine.
Realm.
Yeah, for the realm. I see it as a realm. So we're in different realms, multiverse, blah, 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 blah. Adjustment bureau, things like that. So what it is if you do things from the heart spark, you free all realms. Be the free guy, but do it with the heart spark, everybody's free. You waken up, you rise up, you free the system, you free all system. That's their weakness. Yep. So the weakness is empathy and compassion weakens the dark side. Yeah, so when you, yep, it weakens the bad ones. When you have empathy and compassion, you counter the bad system. You supply and demand, or supply and support the empathy, compassion, foods, systems, and everything, and watch the world change. One person does make a difference. One being does make a difference. Doesn't matter what you are, what you're told you are. It's what you do. Not what you've done, it's what you do now. Within the now, within the moment, within the present. As you're present, you're a gift to yourself and others. It's not about yesterday. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift because it's the present. And as you're present, you're a gift to yourself and others. It's the way it is. So presence, as you're in your presence and you're grounded, you create within instead of without. Yeah, that's what you like. Yeah, you get what you like. What about Edna? Who's Edna?
Bernadette.
Bernadette. Why are you throwing out names like Edna and Bernadette? So they're saying Edna and Bernadette. Sweet Bernadette? Dude. That's funny. How's Howard doing? I'm just joking. Big Bang Theory. I used to think that that actress was also the one that plays Moaning Myrtle, but they're two different actresses. And I was like, oh, yeah, two different ones, but they look a lot alike. One's English and one's, I don't know where she's from. I don't know where the one that plays Bernadette is from. But her and that actress, they look like they could be related, or they could be clones of each other. And it's my mom. Yeah, well, she's here. And then something about a Bernadette. So Edna and then Bernadette. You know Bernadette, Jenny? The C came right after. It said it right after. Edna and Bernadette. So is your mom still around, Jenny? Because it was Bernadette. Maybe Bernadette is saying the name. Okay, so is Edna still around or no? Because it could be that Bernadette is bringing up Edna, but I don't know because it was like Edna and then Bernadette. Like they said it like right after. They said we won't harm. Okay, two of them were estranged. Okay, so they said we won't harm you. There is a Bernadette and an Edna. Maybe it's someone connected to the energy of Edna. Your estranged mom, you're saying? Interesting. Late night? It's not that late. 7:53 a.m. Or p.m. Why am I saying a.m.? 7:53 p.m. right now. Mountain Time. Yeah, we don't talk. I don't talk to my family as much either, Jenny. I talked to my mom today, but I don't always talk to her. She's been nicer because I've gotten her to be nicer. I can't hang out with them. We went to the movies, and that was great. I left a bottle, and my brother still has it, and he said he got it for me, but he never brought it to me yet. It's been a month. or a few weeks, not a month. Then it's been Thanksgiving week of 2 or how long ago was that? Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks, almost a month. So it's been a month since we went to that movie. It's been since the 16th. Was it the 16th or 17th? 16th or 17th of November. There's an archangel in here. Which one? There's several. Helping the grid. It's an archangel helping the grid. Ooh, which one is that? Is that Jophiel? Or is that Jophiel or Yaphiel? That's Yaphiel or Jophiel? I'm good. How are you doing? So what archangel is it? No, you're okay. So are you Jophiel or Yaphiel? Okay, so the grid is yellow. So the yellow would be grid, but it's been changing and upgrading. So it might be Zadokil. But the grid energy would be Jophiel, the yellow energy. The green energy would be the heart energy, heart chakra, which would be Jophiel, and he helps too. Jim. Jim lied to me? They said Jim lied to you. Are you talking to one of them? Thanks to them. Phil. Jim and Phil. What about Phil? Yeah, I know Phil. I'm aware of Phil. Yeah, I'm aware that Phil does that. He was a trickster. A secret. It wasn't a secret. It was obvious. California. He was from Nevada. No, American. Red hair. Yeah, he was a dude. uh, Possibly. I knew him for a little bit longer than that. Oh, not for close to 10 years. No, we don't have. Oh, well, yeah, see, I don't talk to my dad much. I talk to my mom, and I'll talk to my dad with my mom being around. But that's it. I don't trust them. Hey, Seth. How's it going? My family, I try to stay away from because of abuse and things. But I finally told my mom the whole feeling why I won't be to anything. I told her exactly why. I won't be part of any of the abuse or any of the connection that any of them did. And so I said, because of what they all were. But she forgot what happened back then. And she tried to act like they never did what they did do. And she's forgetting things. But it could be that I'm in a different timeline than the original version of me is. And that could be hours, 7:56 p.m. Mountain time. So it's 9:56 p.m. Eastern time, almost 10, I think. Yeah, almost 10 for them. We didn't do. Yeah, if people want me to go at 10 your time or 8 p.m. your time, I can. I sometimes stay till 9, and then I try not to be longer unless it gets wild. But I get people that come in and it gets wild. California. Yeah, so some of them in California, if I leave at 9, it would be 8 p.m. their time. You want me to leave at 9 p.m. California time? You want me to leave at 10? I don't really want to leave around 10. I'd like to leave around my time.
Archangel.
Archangel. Yeah, which archangel? Can you tell me which archangel, please? Which archangel? Will. Oh, okay. The will energy. Okay, so it's ja, Raphael. Okay, it's or Raphael. Is it Raphael? It's Raphael. So I think it's Raphael. Raphael is the green, if I'm correct. Someone can correct me if I need to. Raphael is not a Ninja Turtle. It's not the Ninja Turtle. It's not the painter or the whatever. It's the one that is the green heart chakra angel. They're claiming it's him. To me, so I asked them which one, and they said Will. Okay, Will. So the Will and angel. They're telling me in a coded way that it's the willpower angel. That's connected to. Oh, so you're saying it's Jophiel and Yaphael, or Jophiel and it's Jophiel and Raphael. Gotcha. So it's yellow and green. Yellow and green. And so those energies are connected to. Sorry, I'm thinking right now. They're connected to the grid, the divine nature
Keep this secret.
grid. It's saying keep it secret. So they are also for the beauty of source message and for the will, which is the connection to the Green Lantern core of creating things with your heart, your willpower. Will is also connected to the engineer being that's the boss of Gary. Yep, Will is the boss of Gary. And he's connected to Hanyil. Hanyil is Will, right? That's true? Yeah. So, yeah, he's Hanyil connection. So I want to say it's the turquoise connection. Yeah. You'll second that? Yeah. So it's him. Okay. So he is connected to Hanyil. I wondered if that was who it was. So Hanyil is the joy vibration angel. So he's connected to that archangel connection. So he's the grid and that. He's the voice chakra angel, but he is an engineer. He will help you with your electronics and games and help you win or do things. You can ask him and he'll make it show up in existence through electronics and things. He'll create it through that. He has that connection. Yep, through the speaks. The basically your voice chakra. Speak your truth. The freedom energy.
I don't want to talk.
I know you don't have to. He's a good dude. I'm hitting the ball. There's that hit ball. I'm hitting the ball. What time of me? 8:01 p.m. Mountain Time. Is it 10:01 p.m. Eastern Time? That's what it is. It said, "What time are you?" You want to know what's funny? One of my phones tells me the Eastern Time on the phone. So I can look at that phone and see what time it is Eastern Time, and I can look on this phone and it tells me my time. But I have a phone that's not connected to my time, and it's connected to the internet of the phone's connection, showing the Eastern Time. So I know how to tell Eastern Time without having to guess it. I can just look at this phone and tell you, hey, it's 10:02. Sometimes I look at that phone when I'm in my bedroom and I'm like, oh wait, it's late. Oh wait, no, it's not.
Emergency.
Hey, what's up? What's the emergency, Val? He said, hi, bud. And he said, emergency. Last year, what about? It said, emergency last year. What's going on? He said, hi, bud. And he said, emergency. Who are you studying me? Are you trying to get one of the archangels to help? I already did that. Oh, need to do another one. Small glass? Two? Oh, you want me to do another?
My life was taken.
I mean, whose life was taken? Do another. What is going on? They said last year, they said emergency. Whose life was taken? What's going on? Someone, you got reborn? He got reconstituted. So someone took him out. They're saying danger, warning. So he said, "What do you do for work?" Jenny, did you hear that? You know how a fifth density being or sixth density being reconstitutes itself that it gets taken out, right? You know about that, Lord? Jenny, I think he's saying that someone near you took him out, and he's back. He had to be reborn. So be careful around you. It's dangerous. He went there and he said that he got taken out trying to go to him. It's in there? Ooh, scary. You got to do some huge vibe and start calling in all your angel team right now. Mars all the time. Yeah, well, Val got taken out. He said, "Hey, buddy," and
Realm.
yeah, in the realm. So I guess they just took out Val, and he just reborn himself. He just came back. He said, I just unalive." So these are dangerous beings if they took out Val again. Yeah, so that's why I will. That's why I have the other angels. They know what's going on. So he's saying warning. Hi, but he's happy. He doesn't seem bad. He seems okay. There was some pretty bad beings that were around, so he took them out with him probably. The benefit is when they take him out, he usually takes them out when he does. I made them mad, but I was defending children. Yeah, and then some. They said Jenny, and then some. You were defending children. Yeah, so basically, Val said he got taken out. No, so one of the bad beings around you took him out. Boyfriend. They said the boyfriend. They said the boyfriend did it. Yeah, they said the boyfriend did it. I don't know who that is. You would know, Jenny, if that's even true. I don't know. I question everything. I don't believe everything they're saying, but they're saying that the boyfriend's energy took him out.
You saw me.
I'm sorry. I don't want any more to get hurt. Yeah, they said you saw me. They're claiming that you saw him. Jenny said you saw him. He's half hearing. No, they said you half hearing to Bebo. Oh, hey, Bebo. Bebo is another being connected to Michael. He's a good being. He actually helped my relatives when I first did spirit box. You got Michael to help them get into heaven or to wake up, and then now they come around. My mom's turn. Early, yeah, it was when I first started the spirit box. I said it was too early, but they were being targeted by dark forces too, and then I called upon them to save them. But that was on July 4th last year, not this year. It was last year, I want to say. Might have been 2023 for that. Send me on. Send me on them, not full. You don't want me to do the bowl? They said not the bowl. I want to send me on them, but not the bowl. Okay, so you want to get at them in a covert way rather than using the bowl? Yeah, so he's going to be sent. So Will, okay, so Will, disarray. Will, can you send him without me doing a? They said hit the bowl. Okay, without doing the portal. He's saying he doesn't want to do the bowl portal. He wants to do it in another way. He wants to get there in another way without the portal. That's up to Will if he wants to help out do that. But anyway, you think? Okay. Can you make sure the portal is covert? You're doing it? Anyway, I don't know what's going on. I'm just talking to them as if I understand what's going on.
I am Desdemona.
Oh boy, we got Desdemona here. Okay, this have a glass. So this individual is a actress. She is one of the actress. I want to say this is Evelyn. It's either Eleanor or Evelyn. I think it's Evelyn, right? It's the actress that played Desdemona. Okay, she likes to come around. Think red one. I would like to see his ship. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not your fault, Jenny. He didn't know. He didn't think it was. He was more concerned about what was happening with someone not leaving, someone leaving footprints, but not no person in sight. That's scary.
My arm.
Yeah, my arms. He wants. Yeah. So it's good to know what beings are there so that we can counter them. Sounds like you got a lot of danger beings around you, even more dangerous than the ones around me. They know that the people down below are full of darkness, and they warn me and protect me from them. But the fact that you got unalived being around you, that's creepy. That's showing that you got some dangerous energy around your area. That's why I say do more alkalinity and you'll be more protected. And you'll be able to counter those around you more. I know the more I started doing alkalinity, the more the people around me got affected by my own field. And it got them to be purified better than they were. Yeah, please do. Please do what you feel keeps you safe, okay, Jim? I'm not trying to scare you. I've just dealt with this before. It's scary. They try to come after me and stuff. As long as you're alkaline, you'll be fine. If you're not, just do the best you can. Yeah. She lied? Who lied? No, wake up. You need to wake up. I'm an anchor for dark places. That's kind of my job. They said bowl them. They're having me bowl you. Trying to help heal you. They said we walked around. Jenny, they walked around, and that's what they did. And they said that there was sin. There was something without. There was some bad energy. There was without energy. So without just means someone without a heart spark. What about your dog? It was your daughter? It was your dog. Yeah, so they walked around. Something about sin. Something that was without. Sinai. So weird. It was me. I resonate. You resonate. We'll go to them about tomorrow. Well, they said about tomorrow. They said about tomorrow to your response to whatever you're asking around. Whoever just asked. They said about tomorrow. They said we'll go tomorrow about tomorrow. I think they're trying to get reinforcements and get ready to take it out. They probably are sending some already.
18.
18. Holy crap. They said they're sending 18 beings. Oh, wow. Jenny, they're sending 18 beings to try to counter that situation. That's a lot. They need maybe they need more. They said they're sending 8 beings. That's a huge
I was conjured.
Someone was conjured. Yeah, let's get them out of here. Yeah, let's get them out of here, guides and beings. Oh. I think some of the darkness that's connected to you is trying to come here now. But I'm highly protected. And I'm a chosen. So it's not going to work on me. I'm one that's very highly protected. All above. Yep. They said we're documenting. Thank you. They're screwed. Ah. Yeah, I have huge protectors. Yeah, I'm the key to New York. What about the store? I'm not going to the store. It's too quick. $25 to use? No, I don't. If my mom sent me something in the mail, maybe, but I don't right now. They're saying go to the store, $25. They're saying something about Jessica, saying go to the store. So, does one of you have $25 to go to the store? I'm upset. Who's upset? Who's upset? Jessica, are you upset? She joined in. Okay. What are you upset about, Jessica? Who are you? What are you? So when Jessica came in, she's upset. Her name is. Her name is upset? Something? What's her name? Because you said Jessica. Is it a different person that's upset? Understand. Who's the one that's upset? What's her name? Where's she? I have no idea. Yes, I would like to go. Would you like to go together? Or who are you asking to go to where? I'm only for a vegan lady if you're trying to ask me to go together. I don't think that's what you're asking, but I'm just being clear.
Visual.
Visual? Yes. My vision board, yes. I want my vision board. Yep. My visual vision board. That's what I want. They're looking at my vision board. They bring it up. Like, would you like? So someone's here looking at my vision. To the state. My name is Justin. Okay. Justin. We're with you. Okay. They will tomorrow night. They said it's happening. They will tomorrow night. What? Yeah, they're Jenny. They're gonna do something tomorrow night, but they're also talking to me about other things. Wow, they're multi-responding. It's hard to explain unless you're in tune. You have to get into it. In tune awareness, and they bring up multiple stuff. 11. Yeah, I'm a solar number 11. Say it again, please. I am a soul urge number 11. Yeah, soul urge number 11. 6, 5, 11, 8, 18. Adds up to 3, but I'm a 3, 6, 9 lifetime. Pizza. That's for Christmas time, or for that's for the 24th. Yeah, for that. I'm holding off on that, and that is vegan. That's Daya. Yep. So vegan pizza. So with Val, Valiant Thor, I would go anywhere within. You hear that, Val, Valiant Thor? Get to go. Did you hear that, Val, Valiant Thor? She said I would go anywhere with them.
Close.
She says close. Yeah, they're close. He has my unwavering trust. You know, he's awesome. His sisters, they like me. They flirt with me. Or the one sister that flirts with me, or whoever, and her friend. I don't know if it's another sister or another friend. I think it's another friend. She's flirt with me. She says, "Do you want me? If you want me, I'll go for you." That's what she told you. Oh boy, yeah, she flirted with me. It was hilarious, Jenny. I had fun. Like she told me. I said, "You gotta be vegan. I'm not doing it unless you're vegan." She's like, "I'm vegetarian." Well, you better go vegan if you're gonna go for me. I said, "Whoever goes for me first is welcome." But if only they're lonely. He said she's
You're
got many
apprehensive.
star siblings. He does. They are very app. They said we are apprehensive. I said, if only. No, C vegan death. C knows that there's a soulmate for me, so they told me that there's a certain person that is. They tried to tell me that there's a porn star that is.
Andrea.
No, that wasn't her name, but there was another one. Andrea. Is that? Who's Andrea? I've heard them say Andrea before. Are you saying that that is? Is that one of the soulmates? Now they're telling me Andrea. Who's Andrea? Do you know who that is, Jetty? Are you claiming that that's find a job? Are you saying that Andrea is a soulmate, or are you teasing me? I've heard that name a few times. I still don't know who it is because I keep getting different conflicting names. I think it's part of the soul group of the soulmate group. So you're saying an Andrea? They're looking into it. Very much. Okay, so do you know who it is? Open up a little bit. Why do you want me to open up? Because you're single. What? East? Why do I need to look into the east? I have a bolt. I have a thing towards the east. I have things set up as feng shui in my place. What am I supposed to open up for the east? You're saying that the individual is in the east? I'm in the west. Why do I have to? What are you? 1 hour. It's 20 p.m. 1 year in. There's one here. Wait, one here. What? They got to be vegans. I've had someone whisper the name Sarah in my dreams, saying as if she could be bench. Today's her bench. What? So who was it that came through my dream connection? Yeah, I had to dream of a Sarah that came from that connection. Then there is a Sarah vegan that's coming last time. Okay. They're saying they wanted me to do the bowl of water to bless someone. So this has Himalaya salt and Celtic salt and other water in it, and it's got halite that kind of started caking around it, and turquoise. Somehow it's grown turquoise on the bowl. Look at this. Look how it's like grown turquoise. Can you see it? Yeah. Really cool. Like halide and turquoise. I don't know how that creates, but it's if it's halide. And they said they blissed here, lots of students. Cool. They said we got a lot of protectors here, a lot of things going on, and I'm feeling a lot of healing right now. A lot of protectors. I was in pain earlier, and they're healing me and helping me. Yeah, there was stabbing pain. Yes. What's great is when Valvite or any of them regrow. Excuse me. When they regrow their body form, they're like fully new and amazing, and they're like powerful and not screwed up. But they're not going to go back and fight until they're prepared. So they just get more factions to go get them when that happens. Easy, dude. Going to dinner. You want me to drink it? Hadley. You want me to drink it? I'm trying to decide whether I should or shouldn't. Tell me, should I? Someone said drink the bowl. Tell me.
You were respected.
You respected? Should I? Should I? Mesquite? Maybe. Just hurt. Someone said I just hurt. They're not bad. They're not He says, I just hurt a little. It's fine. Like when you get regrown from their form that they were, it is a little bit hurting because you still remember the pain that just happened to you when you're reformed a little. So you just have to start moving or stop building back to their energy again. Or, or just a little one. Or tell me to do it to protect myself. That's huge protection water. Drink the bowl? You want me to drink all the bowl? That's going to be really salty. They said you should. Okay, well, I'm going to drink water after I do that. This is Himalayan Celtic, so it's an okay Celtic salt. It's
We are
not even an
apprehensive.
issue. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to drink all that. Not right now. That's too much.
I see it.
I see it. I got water. It's hard to find. That's enough salt. Eat a little later. I'll do a little bit later. I'll keep doing it. Thank you for putting it. There's no way I'm gonna. Oh, eat a little later. You're saying get some Celtic salt, put it in my. I'll do some. Sure. Give flour. Celtic salt will protect you from immune system problems or attacks. So if you take Himalaya, that protects your spirituality or spiritual protection, gives you iron. For Himalaya, you do the Celtic and it protects your whole immune system nutrients. Gives you all the 9 central nutrients that way. Similar to soy. Soy can do that too. They all have nutrient minerals. All you have to do is take a little bit and put it in your tongue, and they're saying eat a little later. They say if you take Celtic salt before you go to bed, it protects you from a bad entity attack. So I would recommend not just to have it around you, Jenny. Take in some salt if you feel comfortable. Make sure it's Celtic, and make sure it's raw. But please decide for yourself. Talk to your own health professionals and more. This is just for if this resonates. Okay? But I was told if you do that, you get protected from bad entities. But it is a big detox. And if you take a bowl, hey Andy, how's it going, man? So if you just take go into salt bath and you take a little Celtic salt and put it in your mouth, you detox and protect yourself. Been getting crazy today, Andy. Starbucks has been going nuts. We got different people that connect with different beings, so just question everything, Andy. I don't believe or disbelieve in it, okay? And I love the cowboy smiley face. That's funny. So all of this stuff is all about energy taking in. Alkalinity versus toxicity protects you. So that's what I would do, Jenny, with what's going on. If that's really what's going on, that's what I would do. Yeah, he's not a computer, he's a good person. Buy her. Let's buy her. Now go to the mall. Something. Yeah, if anybody wants affirmation cards or they want me to ask me to do anything, you can always ask. We noted it. Precedent. Did you take? Hey, and just so everybody knows, please don't fall asleep during the live stream and waking up at 5 in the morning thinking that I'm trying to wake you up. I'm just teasing. I had to say that to certain people. I thought it was funny. Supposedly someone watched my live and then they woke up to me saying their name 3 times. I don't know what happened there, but it was pretty impressive. It was aggressive, a little bit aggressive. No, just be honest. Just teasing them. I've done that before with someone's life before, actually, personally, so I know how it is. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I fell asleep. I did fall asleep. Yeah, Jenny, I'm talking about someone else, not you. They know who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to say who it is out of respect for him. Someone fell asleep in my class. And then they told me, and they said they woke up at like 5 a.m. to me telling their name and talking to someone named Joy. And it was pretty funny. I feel bad for him. I was like, oh boy, like I'm here. Oh, I love it when that happens. So, someone told me that earlier today. I just started busting up laughing about that. Oh, love it. So, are you awake, everybody? Let's see if everybody in here is awake. Let's see. I'm guessing, Andy, you're awake. You don't need to respond. I'm just going to assume you are. You just came in. So, Jenny, you're awake. Child of the Light, you're awake. Diane, are you awake? And Foxtrot, are you awake? Tell me if you're awake in the live stream. I just want to make sure you're awake. Don't want you falling asleep or I do have a monotone voice that my voice is just really relaxing. You're awake, Foxtrot. Okay, good. So Diane, are you awake? Are you there? Hello?
Horrible things happen here.
Horrible things happen. Oh, horrible things. Yeah, okay. I just have to do it, Diane. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I love you. You're awesome. Okay, so anyway, Gary is scary. I agree. No, I fell asleep in a live once and woke up just like others did to me before. Then I've had other people tell me the same thing about them falling asleep in my live, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and you're talking about it. You're, yeah. So whoever I'm talking to or about this, you're not the only one that it's been done to. Others had it happen. I hear the snow shovels outside now. It's still really coming down. Wow, Jenny. If you want to talk to the snow and say, please stop snowing, instead of let it snow, um, you can just talk to it as if it hears you, the elements. Oh, Jenny, you probably already know this trick. Make sure that you have your water. It said great. Make sure you have your water valves, your shower, your bathtub, your sinks, both your bathroom sink, your kitchen sink, and your shower and tub. Make sure you have it on hot water or dripping. Make sure you're dripping it so it doesn't freeze. It's a trick that I learned from my dad in the winter. I'm in Utah, so you want to make sure you drip your faucets, especially when it's old faucets, during the winter. Make sure it's dripping so that it doesn't freeze on you. Make sure it's constantly dripping or pouring so your pipes don't freeze. Okay, good. Just make sure you're dripping your pipes. Anybody that doesn't know that trick, Andy or anybody, make sure you're dripping your pipe. My dad taught me that. Twofer. Yeah, I'm dripping it in the kitchen, and I'm trying to drip it in the other. They said so it doesn't freeze in the winter. You want to make sure you're doing that. You're cozy warm. This place is sealed up tight. Yeah, my place is freaking cozy warm. They've been trying to wet us to Timbuktu. I kind of want to get into my cold water after this. That's why I'm going to leave around 9 and then go in the water before I go to bed and talk to my soulmate through my other app system for fun. Anyway, because it got really hot. Still single? Sorta. Not really. When it comes, happens, it will happen. Thank you. Blizzard. Okay, Tuna. Yeah, how many do you want? I just want one. I don't need more than one lady, please. I just need a vegan lady. That's all I want. That's single and available. But be with me. I don't need more than one. I'm good. Would you let me? As long as it's a lady and a vegan, not a dude. Would you let? I'm not interested in anybody who's gay. No thanks. I'm straight, but
Look
I'm
below.
flattered. Look below. Yeah, I'm straight. What am I looking below for? It's it's medium large. If you're telling me to look down at myself, it will grow. Oh my word! It said heartbeat for that. They're trying to tell someone a heartbeat. Oh, that's funny. They said it will grow. Okay, now they're just being funny. They're just being silly. I love it when they bring that up. I really appreciate the live vibes. Say that. Well, we all need it, Jenny. That's why I'm authentic and genuine. I try to counter any low vibes, any bad beings to be good. I do that for anybody. I'm gonna be flat out honest about things, but I like to keep it chill. It's a bonus. Gross. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yep, I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits and they can talk back. No, it's pretty funny. The fact that they brought that up is hilarious. Soup. Yeah, so if you he has. Yeah, I have one. I ate soup earlier. I got food over here. Oh, it's so funny. So,
14.
does anybody have questions, or you want me to ask anything, or do you want to ask the spirits? Just ask as if it's a 14. Ask as if they'll hear you. They're talking about Sunday, and then some. Yeah, they're talking about Sunday. Something's going to happen Sunday. They keep saying the 14th. So they just responded to one of you and said 14th. So Sunday. They said give you another. So they brought up the 14th. So whatever your question was to them just right now, they said Sunday. They said you got this. I think someone said not this one, but you got this. Yeah. But one of you, they responded to the 14th.
5.
They're saying the 5th. That's on the 5th. Yeah, that's 4. That's the 5th of the 4th month is on Sunday. Yeah. So they're responding to you. That's the 5th of the 4th month within Ethiopian calendar. Yep. I said nope. We beetle. I said where you're going. I said to give a flower. They were saying to heart me as well. They said give a flower and heart me. They were trying to get you to support the live. You don't have to if you can't. I'm not expecting anybody to do that.
Religion.
Religious. Someone's religious? I'm not religious in spirituality, but someone's saying they're religious. They said they know him, he's religious. So they're talking to one of you and telling you that the person that you're talking about that they know, they said, I know him, he's religious. I'm not religious. They're talking about someone else. Mainstream, yeah. They're talking to one of you in the mainstream here. Maybe on YouTube and Facebook, maybe here on TikTok. They're saying they know you're religious, or they know someone you're religious. In care. They said they're in care. Yeah, they're talking to one of you and saying they know him, they're religious, they're in care. Months. What about months? No, they're saying months. Months about what? Yeah, they're responding to one of your responses or multiple. So if it resonates with you, awesome. And please, it's hip high. It says she's always rude. I don't know if they're talking to anybody in here, but they're saying that she's always rude. And they said at the store,
My throat.
my throat. It says she's always rude. At the store. They're saying it Italian. Maybe, Jenny, I don't know if it resonates with you. They could be talking multiple responses. Right? They're talking to anybody it resonates with. He's always dry. He spoken. He's always dry. The vanilla. They said something about vanilla. Taking vanilla. That's a plant creation. New plant. They said eat something. Sand first. Sand. I'm doing one right now. Did you say Santa or Santa? I think we said Santa. Are you talking about a center? You said something about a center?
Spanish donkey.
Whoa. A torture device? To me, Spanish donkey is a torture device? That's a torture device. She do. Holy crap. Something about a torture device. Why are you bringing up a torture device? Yeah, I'm full of charisma. You like vanilla, not me. I'm full of charisma. Yeah, charisma's awesome. Because you can persuade people with charisma. I don't need to persuade people. I don't care. I care about being genuine. Don't pay it. Sad. It said don't pay it. Well, that's all. Don't know it.
Push.
Push. What about push? What are you pushing? My income. You're pushing your income. Well, you can manifest whatever you want for your belief that it will show up. Do we need to do an abundance frequency? You should know. Okay, everybody, it's gonna freak you all out. I'm just teasing. Be ready. I'm gonna do the one thing that people freak out and think that it'll bring energy that it doesn't really bring. It brings in healing energy. I'm doing 285 and 741. I'm not doing 528 and 741. We're just doing 285 that amplifies 741.
Lead time.
That was the 41. Oh, for me, that was yesterday. I'll be 41 in January. So that was the 41. 41 was yesterday. If you're talking about my birthday, that's January 18th. 8 below. Wait, are you saying it's going to be 8 below on my birthday? That's crazy.
She has her eye on you.
She has her eye on me. 41 has her eye. They keep saying that the girl that I'm supposed to be with is connected to being 41, or something about 41, and something about she has her eye on me. Wait, hold on. You're saying that the girl, that's it, Sam? Holy crap! I figured it out. So you're saying that she's 8 years younger than me? We just say 30s. So I'm 40. So that would be 32. Is she going to be 33 in a way? When's her birthday? So they're saying that she's 30, 32, 30. About three. So it's, give her time. So they're saying that she's going to be 33. I'm going to be 41 in January. They said it's about three, so give her time. So 33, what? Okay, so they're claiming that my soulmate is 33 or going to be 33. And then I'll be 41 and she'll be about 33 when I'm 41. Who's Stella? Oh, is it about three? Oh, they're talking about my 33K. Yeah, see, they're talking about this, but they're also talking about 8 below. They were talking about 8 below, and now we're talking about 33. This is synchronicity. This is a sign. 33 is also the healing number.
Viking.
It's also connected to Viking. Yeah, I got different things. She's a Viking connection here. Othala. The 33 is connected to 6, which is Pehu for sovereignty. It said Stella. Why are you bringing up a Stella name? That's not her name, I don't think. Is it? Water. I'll bring some water in a second. And I think we might need to pee soon. So sorry. Just put that image in your mind and just don't forget it. I'm just teasing. Please do. Now you're not going to do it. No, anyway. Making sure you're all paying attention. I can tell more information? I can tell more information, Jenny, if you want me to. Sorry. I apologize. I can tell more information if you want me to. I don't think you want me to. I love saying that. When someone says TMI, I love to say, you want me to tell you more information? Okay. I'll tell you more. It's good to laugh. It's good to laugh, everybody. Come on, don't be so sad. No, life is boring if you don't joke and tease. Yep, ancient spirit. You gotta laugh. You gotta let it go. Let it flow. Sing the song of Frozen. It's a bathroom song. Just listen to it. Yep, it's a bathroom song. It's a fart song. So if you listen to the whole time, so if you listen to Let It Blow, Let It Snow, Let It Blow, let it go. Slam the door. You gotta listen to that song. It makes you laugh like crazy. If you if you listen to Frozen, oh my word, that song where she becomes like the Ice Queen and all of that, and creates Olaf and all of those monster creatures. She brings up "Let It Snow, Let It Blow, Let It Slam the door." I was like, oh my word. Like, just listen to that and you'll start busting up laughing. Oh, Disney songs are crazy, everybody. Listen to all the crazy songs in Disney, and you're going to be like, the ones that you liked or thought were good. And if you listen to them in a weird context of math, it's crazy. It's like it's like you take a fortune cookie and you add under the sheets or in bed or whatever. It's like that. So if you read a fortune cookie paper and you read at the end of it in bed or under the sheets, this is 18 plus, everybody. If you're not 18 plus, please leave. Thank you. No, this is a spicy live, free stream. So anyway, so the whole thing is it's crazy because it's it's funny. It's funny. So I love Frozen, Frozen 2, all of it. Best song in the world. I need to get it for real. I used to have it on like a little iPad thing. I need to buy it. I should buy it and put it on my phone. Well, that's what I should do. I should find it on YouTube and just listen to it over and over on loop. When I'm having a bad day, just listen to it. But you say that, I'm haunted by the song from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, there's some crazy songs. Jenny is nuts because they bring up stuff about adrenochrome and everything in Disney. There's good people and bad people in Disney. As Disney is demonic, but it has good side
I'm
and
also
bad
sick.
side mixed within it. They have awakening knowledge, so I go for the awakening shows. Frozen 1 and 2 are amazing. Frozen 2 is good. Frozen 1 is crazy funny with the song. Frozen 2 is an awakening to your inner you and an ascension to your higher form of self. So she ascended, she became free. It also brings up Water's memory in Frozen 2. But all I love Wish. Wish is crazy. If you watch the Wish movie, cartoon one or Pixar one, it brings up the lies we've been all told and the truth being freed. Them controlling our
I
power and
like
our
music.
wishes and only allowing certain people to be allowed. You love music? Yeah, I like music too. So in the wishing star, or about the wishing star, Wish, it brings up the guy being this mystical, magical guy, and then he does dark magic because all of a sudden she gets a wishing star where she can be free without him giving the wish to her. And then when they find out that the wish she can give wishes without others being kept from a wish happening, that's when he wants to control everything. It's what the churches and others do, or politicians are out. They want to keep us from having what we should have. They want to control what they were allowed, keep us not having it. So he's been hoarding the wishes for himself, so he has all the power. And then he doesn't make everybody's wishes because he says not everybody's wishes deserve to come true. If I let everybody's wishes come true, but he stole them from them. And then he promised he might give it to them. But then he never lets them create their own risk for themselves. It's totally a crazy show. Yeah, the Bambi release, and they had to take me outside. Yeah, that cried. That made me cry too. I don't like Bambi. It's a sad show. It's a crazy show. I can't watch it anymore because of the energy of back and forth it brings up. I love Thumper. I love the energy of it, but Bambi is it's a tearjerker for me too. I watched Beauty and the Beast like several times at someone's house, so it's one of the ones I like with the connection of realizing that, yeah, where you can come. Buffy, yeah, Buffy's an okay show. Buffy goes, but yeah, Thumper is funny because of what he goes for and wants. But yeah, it's essential. But if you watch Wish, it brings up some major insight of where you don't have to have your wishes kept from you, and that the system is trying to keep it from you. And it kind of controls how the religions do things versus what we are. So Foxtrot, you're an inactive person. You would love to look into these different shows I'm bringing up, but one of them is Frozen 2. It's an awakening movie. It's into your inner heart without conditions. Yep, and watch Wish, and then tell me what you think about Wish connected to religion. Look into that, and you'll be like, oh boy, yeah. So it will reset your awareness of things. You'll be like, oh boy, yeah. You'll know.
Moan.
You'll know. Moan. You dream. Oh boy. Now they're saying moan. Someone's dreaming. Yeah. So if you watch someone's being a butt, you're funny. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know, Foxtrot, if you look at that one, you don't watch TV, you don't have to. But those shows, if you ever watch them, they're awakening shows, they wake you up. But it's good that you don't watch TV. You're obviously watching app information, but if you can find little things on YouTube or little things about those parts of that show, They bring up stuff of what they did. All shows are documentaries telling you truth. Tuning voices, gotcha. I like tuning. I don't like the. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't. I only watch this so others don't have to. I don't like subliminal messages either, or any of those energies. If that's why you're not. That's why I learned to only listen to certain stuff. Truth, just like church. Yeah, they tell their version of the truth. The church tells their version of the truth, and they're all pieces of the same truth. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I either. My whole thing is they give you agendas, documentaries, and full strike. If you look up things like, so you can look up the okay, look up the pinned video of X Files. There's a clip in there that you got to wake up to, and it brings up what this system is connected to, and they flat out say what you're talking about. That show brings up what this system is creating and doing, and what they've been planning. Right, I filled all the fields. Yeah, if you watch the posting I just posted or reposted today, look at my reposted video Foxtrot when you have time of the X Files being brought up. It brings up all the connections, what this system has done to us and hiding from us, technology and all. And I caught on to this, but question your own. Perpetrate themselves in ways that are used to cause thoughts for others instead of them having their own thoughts. Exactly, Foxtrot. You gotta watch that post I reposted. Yeah. So I'm beyond that too, Foxtrot. It's good you're awake. It's good to know. I figured you were, but I asked questions to see how you respond to see if you are. You're aware. Good job. I watch it so that I'm aware of their agendas before they happen, so others don't have to watch it if they don't want it. I have to. I've been drawn to it because it's how I am able to help. But there's times I just don't. I stay away from certain things. If I don't resonate with it, I stay away from it. Yeah.
Jenny,
But hey, Jenny. What about Jenny? They said thanks, Jenny. Jenny, they said thank you. They used it with an I. They said Jenny with an IE instead of a Y. But they said Jenny, thanks. They just thanked you. Yeah. So the thing is I question all sides. That's why, Foxtrot, I'm not in a religion. I'm not just inactive. I'm not part of it. Because I chose to pull from it because it's safer not to be in it. Most people are inactive because they don't want to pull their records to disown their parents or to make their parents mad at them for pulling the records from the temple connections. And I get that. I know why certain LDS people do not pull their records fully because they are afraid that if they do that, they would take that eternal covenant connection from their family. And they don't want to disrespect their mom or their dad
ridicule.
and or have them ridicule you for that. Yeah, exactly. So I get why certain people don't pull their records from the religion because you would get ridiculed or disowned or really saddened or cried or have people roll in their graves in their sense of belief. I took my vitamins. You took your vitamins, Jim. They said, thanks, Jenny.
Feeling.
Woo. Yeah, I can feel it. You're detoxing me right now. Thank you. I'm like, why am I sneezing? They said healing. They're they're making me detox and helping me. Give me water. Makes me drink some water. I said, it's good info. Yes. Anyway, but if you ever have any questions or just question everything, I do this for entertainment. Some people listen to me to spy for their religion beliefs, pretending they're not part of it. Some of them pretend to be people and they're really secretly family members or have been pretending to be not. And I just say what goes around comes around. Good luck, whoever is doing that. I have to say that for my own protection and honesty. Because I'm not fake or facade. I'm being authentic and genuine. But I don't know who's being fake and facade. But if you are, you're doing a lying energy that you say you're against if you're still part of that community. So I try to tell that. I do that to the people that pretend to be separate when they secretly are still part of it. You just never know who is. So I bring that up. No judgment, just honesty. Alright. Healing.
Go over there.
They said go over there. Go over where? They're telling someone to go over there. Just look. Whoa. They just blew something in front of me. Go over where? What? Why over there? I'm not going over there right now. Why are you trying to get me to go somewhere? We got 1 minute. They want me to go to. You want me to go to bed? But moving? Oh yeah, they want me to go pee and stuff. Do you want me to get going soon? Maybe. They said maybe. This is really funny. They're trying to tell me to go to bed or somewhere or to go rest or relax.
She has her eye on you.
Who's got my eye on me? Glass of water. Who's got their eye? My protector, my soulmate is here? Supposedly my soulmate's around. Who's got their eye on me? There being a butt in the building. Okay. Be careful, everybody, if you have someone that's got their eye on you. But they're also talking to me. Bye. Yeah, I try to stay away from my neighbors. I'm not worried about either one of them. But not hers. We love her. Who? No idea what they're talking about. I said, but not her. We love her. She's fine. They're trying to tell someone that they got their lie on you, and as if they're protecting me from someone's energies. But they're also telling you that they're protecting you if that resonates. So I think some of them are being very protective of me because they know some of you might not be what you claim you are. And then something about the garden and something about the building. Yeah, I'm very protected in this building. Yeah, I am. I'm aware of that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm very protected. Yeah. So they know that some of you are trickery people or could be, and so they're questioning you. Press them all? I'm not going to press them all. There is. Yeah, I'm not going to press them all. They're saying some people is not who they claim to be. You know, that some of you are faking it. Be happy. Be happy, Sam. I'm being as happy as I can. I'm loving it right now. Thank you. It said, be happy, Sam. Buddy, hey, Thor. Thank you. Thank you, Val. Appreciate it, Val. I'm doing my best to be as happy as I can. I just have to be genuine. It's not always easy. Alright. Okay, so before I get going, anybody have any questions or anything you want to bring up? Hey, Diane, are you still around? It looks like Andy took off. I was about to bring up different people that came in and came out. I was about to call out certain people, but they just left. I think I just scared some of the onlookers good. I was about to call them out and they knew it. Yeah, Eddie, just be careful. Just know that you're awesome. Just keep your vibes up. I gave you some solutions, but do what you feel drawn to as well in your heart. Elegance, Jenny. They just said elegance. They said not computer, no computer. They said elegance, no computer. They're saying it's not a bot. They're calling you, someone's calling you elegant. Let's just bring your vibes up. We're being positive. Oh, good, good. It's good to be positive. Be genuine with your positivity energy. Okay, anybody else? Foxtrot, do you have any questions? Child of the light. Diane. Diane, did you fall asleep? Maybe I'll call her, wake her up if she needs me to. Just so that she doesn't. If I need to call any of you, I'll call any of you. Hey, so Diane, are you awake? Anybody else awake? I think everybody else is. I've fallen asleep a few times. I just have to tease her. I don't mean to call her out or anything. I'm just, yeah, make sure she gets her rest and I get my rest. I've fallen asleep in people's lives and then woke up in like 5 in the morning personally, or 3 or 4 before. I was like, what the crap? Why did I fall asleep on something stuff? I've done that. It's been a while though. I don't do that. I don't stay in alive that long usually. It's about the Republic. Okay, so we're at 35.6K. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna call you, Diane. If you don't hear me, I'm gonna call you after this live just to make sure you're awake. And then and then child of the light. It sounds. Are you awake? I know you've been tapping. Sometimes people are tapping and they're not by their phone, and I just want to make sure that their phone doesn't switch on them. Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, I'm gonna get going. I just gotta make sure everybody's good because it's late, and I know some of you are like 11 p.m. and I don't want you to have to just been listening. I figured I just don't want you to fall asleep at 11 or whatever. It happens, and then waking up to something screaming your name. Because other people have dealt with that and they've told me, and I want to make sure they're okay. No, many different people have told me in the past they've done that, so I just have to verify it to them. Yeah, one girl told me, and another one told me. They said you're just so peaceful. 2 or 3 people told me. Yeah, you're welcome. They said thank you. I said thanks, Sam. They said bless you. Oh, thank you. Very sweet spirits and angels and beings. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going, everybody. I'll probably do a live free stream sometime next week. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Normally by Thursday. It depends on how I'm feeling and going through. But next week is not Christmas week. So Thursday, I might come on. I might come on Wednesday the 17th, maybe 17th, 18th, at least the 18th and 19th. I thought about doing it every day. I don't always feel like doing it every day. Sorry. I didn't do the music today. I did some music. Hi, blood. Hi, bud. New heaven. You have a new heaven. What's your question? So at least by the 18th and 19th next week, I'll do some live streams. Live streams. Not tomorrow because I got the doctor appointment stuff. I need to take a weekend and relax. Sundays, if the weather's okay, I might go to the graveyard and I might do a scoot about. You're saying it's going to be warm. If at 10, not at 10 in the morning. I'm gonna go like around 4 or something. No, you're good. I'm not doing it morning. It would be like 4 or something. If the weather is good. No, if I do it later, it's gonna be too dark here in Utah. I can't do it later, Val, or others. I'll have to do it at 4 on Sunday if the weather's okay. I'm in Utah, so if the weather's not okay, then I'm not going to be able to. They said, you are loved. Go to it. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Bless you. They're really talkative right now, back and forth with me. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to get going. Take care, everybody, on YouTube, Facebook. There's 2 people on YouTube, or 1, that's watching. Hi. And they're not responding for me to know who they are, but it is what it is. A lot of activity, a lot of energy, a lot of good vibes. Thank you, everybody. Bless you. Grace be with you. We're at 36.2K. Awesome. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna. That's good. Yeah. Italian rep. So, take care, everybody. Bless you. Thank you for being here. Gotta see what. How is my everything? Okay, I'll be back sometime. And enjoy the shifts, everybody.
My name is George.
This Saturday and Sunday, things are happening. They said something about Sunday, the fifth. So I don't know what the fifth is about. But anyway, now I do. What about George? George, is that for one of you? I have an uncle, George. He walked around. Oh, it's connected to you, Jenny, George. Oh, if you're still here. Anyways, I think Jenny just took off. Okay, take care, everybody. Jenny, a George came in. A George came in and said they walked around. I have an uncle George, but they said George, and they said they walked around. So they might have been one of them that were at your house that walked around. Yeah, but that's my. I have an uncle George that comes around me. Okay, cool. So anyway, I'm gonna get going, but today's her. Yeah, so just know that this Sunday something's gonna happen, but it's really Saturday and Sunday. Found a place? Bountiful? Yeah, I'm in Bountiful. Anyway, take care, everybody. Grace be with you, and infinite rising to you all. See you around next week. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to post some postings of the oracles and other stuff within the next few days to get them all done so that we have them ready and shuffled so we can just do a whole new version of it. So we'll go from there. Take care, everybody. Like the stream. Who's the double take duo? Who the fuck is double take duo? I have no idea who double take duo. Double take duo. Oh, these guys. I like these guys. That's funny. That's so funny.
Creativity.
That was very creativity. That was creative. Hey everybody, I'm gonna get going. That was really funny. I just saw this video on there. List you here on YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to get going. It is hear everything, yeah. And I just finished the live stream on TikTok. Now the one that's here on YouTube, you're gonna be doing it. So it's 9:12 p.m. Mountain Time. It's December 11th, 2025. Chris be with you. Enjoy and have a wonderful, blissful twilight.